All right, another successful mission.
You just look strangely uncomfortable. Can you ask the raptor for motivation, please? Okay.
She's very photogenic.
Nothing can stop us now.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's Chip and Dale. How are you guys doing?
Crazy ride. By my side.
Hello, Grogu.
Don't be shy. Get you wanting over.
Now, Universal Orlando Resort, Earl the Squirrel needs his own Christmas tree over here for the meet and greet. I think so. I think we're gonna make that happen. We'll put that.
4 of you have tried to kill me in the past. 1 of you succeeded.
Do you think the people on the moon ever look over and say, wow, it's a full spaceship Earth tonight? But welcome back to the sign welcoming you to Universal Orlando Resort.
Terrifying, isn't it?
Hiya, Scooby! We're here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort with the newly opened Kona. I don't remember what it's called. Good morning, Magic Crew! Happy Monday! And may the 4th be with you. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you guys could join us for another ear-to-ear magic live stream coming to you live from the back. Well, not from the Magic Kingdom. What's going on? Are we not in the Magic Kingdom? But it's Monday. We're supposed to be at the Magic Kingdom on Mondays. Oh, that's right. It's Star Wars Day. It's Star Wars Day. How we gotta be at Hollywood Studios. Welcome in, everybody, and welcome to Hollywood Studios here at the Walt Disney World Resort here in Central Florida. It's Star Wars Day, which means we are heading into the chaos that can be found at the edge of the galaxy. We're glad you guys could join us this morning. First time you've ever joined us here at Ear to Ear Magic. We are a family-friendly streaming channel bringing you to the parks every Monday through Friday at both Walt Disney World, Universal, and, well, wherever else we end up going, including later on in the month of May, taking you guys to Alaska with us as we go on Holland America in a couple of weeks. But for now, we're going to stay at a place far, far away, and we're glad you guys could join us this morning. Along with us is our Magic Crew. That's our community of people who come along with us to the parks and, like us, enjoy park time, but enjoy hanging out with those in our community as well. So thank you guys for hanging out, being a part of the community. And if you are brand new, we'd love for you guys to take a couple of seconds and hit the subscribe button, jump into the chat, sit back and enjoy the chaos from home today. So my name's Chris. I'm your Disney travel agent in the parks. That is Owen. What? I said that's Owen. And he's just here for the merch. He's here to manage the chaos. I don't know if this chaos can be managed. This is like 1,000 three-legged cats on a frozen lake going. And they're all going for the same kitty treat. So, welcome in, everybody. Good morning, Jill. Welcome Welcome in, Brittany Scott. Good to see you, Greg. Kanea, hey girl. The purple one. May the 4th be with you. Jerry's Games. I don't disagree with you at all. After going to May 4th events for 2 years in a row at Hollywood Studios, I decided to stay home this year for my own sanity. So the first bit of sanity is going to be, of course, we're going to get through security. Once we get through security, we may be a while just getting in through the front gates. So it is going to be a packed day in the park today. But we got our virtual queue this morning, but it is really high number. So depending on how quickly they go through groups, we may not be able to go through the merchandise today before we have to stop the stream and take Owen to work. So I may have to come back. I was like, oh. So I may have to come back later after the stream to go back in and actually pick up some stuff. But we were able to go ahead and mobile order some of the special popcorn buckets that are available today. So we're going to do that first and foremost on the stream today. I'll show you that in the very beginning. So Tony sees the tower. How you doing, Tony? Welcome in, Gina Bina. John the B, good morning. Welcome in by Gal. Matt Robbie, how are you? 20 days. That's a nice countdown. Now, we're going to be coming into security in a second. I will be putting you guys on hold. We don't record video audio of the security process. So, you guys just continue to chat. Keep that awesome Monday morning, 4th of May spirits going, and we'll get back to you as soon as we get to the other side of security. We'll see you real soon. All right. Wow. Oh, and there are people walking up today and buying tickets for Hollywood Studios. Do they know what's about to happen?
Do they know what they're signing up?
Do they know that? Yeah. Do they know how deep the pool is they're about to jump into? Lots of stuff to talk about this morning, guys. We're going to be talking about the merch that's available. We're going to tell you where it's going to be sold at, how you can get access to it. Now we're just going to get inside the park. Good morning, Leo. Awesome, Matt Rock. It's a great way to celebrate. Cheryl's back to green. Thank you, Cheryl. Hey, Phil? Are you sure? Are you sure? Here at Disney World. At Disneyland, I know we had it, but the pink milk before was at Disneyland. Before you start telling people we got pink milk,
And that always makes it more difficult because, you know, there's always stuff that's unique to Disneyland.
Yep.
Let's go check in first, of course.
Yeah, gotta be careful.
They're not going to be holding horses.
Here, please hold your horses.
You can do yours or
Pull your band back.
que tú tienes que pasar.
Leo, the virtual queue for merchandise opened up earlier. We already have our virtual crew group, but it's even well before 9 o'clock. We got group 119. The virtual group for Disney Springs opened at 9 o'clock as well, but you have to be in Disney Springs to join. We tried to do that as well as sort of a backup system, and that's a no-go. That was a no-go. So what do we got going on here, Owen?
I'm going to go on a limb and say this is orange pins.
So they put the pins in a special space.
It's just all, they're not that. Let me see where
It wasn't even.
You see a sign. You can hang out with this one and play with the extras.
Go find out. Ooh. You know what? I just realized something. The Darth Vader pins are gone. Darth Vader pins are gone. It is 9 o'clock and they're announcing that the Darth Vader trading pins are already sold out. At least at the dark room. Crazy day for merch here, folks. First thing we're gonna be getting though, we already have. We just have to go pick it up. I'm gonna sit here and wait for Owen. Kyle Games, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but even I would probably sit out today. It's crazy, it is. Jerry's Games Hundreds, probably going to be closer to 1 p.m. judging my previous events. Yeah, I'm expecting that's going to be later in the morning. We were going to try to see about getting a Disney Springs virtual queue, get some stuff here, and then take you guys over to Disney Springs to see what that's like over there. But you have to actually be physically in Disney Springs to join that queue, which, you know, I don't know if I want to travel all the way over there just to find out that it's no better there than it is here. So hello, this up 12 Parsec Kessel Run. Good morning. Tonio Tower, today's not the day to just come in casually. Today's not the day to go, hey, let's just go in and ride Tower of Terror. Maybe Rise of the Resistance, maybe Millennium Falcon. Yeah, today's not the day for that. So we walked in and I forgot to grab a map. So I sent Owen back out to grab some maps for us. What we got, sir?
So maps, regular maps unchanged, but do have something separate.
That's what I thought. Oh, so we gotta first of all go to our pickup space. May the 4th merchandise will be available to be purchased at this location. It's at the Vacation Fund Theater. We're gonna be walking right by there, but we already have our virtual queue for that. It's gonna be later in the day. Other Star Wars items are available throughout the park. Mickey's of Hollywood, Celebrity 5 and 10, Tatooine Traders, The Market Merchants, Droid Depot, Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities. You can also get the Mandalorian helmet at Tatooine Traders and Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities. I gotta say that something. Comic books with action figures. And limited edition Maul Shadow Lord lightsaber and Jedi Temple Guard hilt. also at Doc Andar's. All right, do we know what our location is for our mobile order? How you doing, Candy Tink? Good morning, and thank you so much for being green in the chat. Happy Star Wars Day. Hope you all have a good one. Thank you, Candy Tink.
So just says Disney Hollywood Studios Galaxy's Edge. Let's go look for it. I already put.
Probably at Cat's Kettles.
Yeah, I already said we're here. So.
Okay.
Because the window was now until 9:20. So.
All right, so we have 6 minutes to pick it up.
Oh no, I mean no, I already put the order in, so it's good.
Yeah, but there's still a window on it. So if you don't show up by 9:20, they could cancel it. They won't, but they could. So we want to make sure we've got a couple of things to show off for today. Even if we can't do the special limited items first thing this morning. But if you are a member of our Patreon group, you guys know that tomorrow's a monthly Zoom call. So if you are any of our 5 paid tiers on patreon.com, make sure to put on your calendar that we will be hanging out tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I enjoy this call because it's much more laid back. It's just us hanging out and chatting and checking in, and you guys get to ask questions. We get to see and talk to each other face to face, voice to voice. There's no chat space as much as there's just a Zoom. So if you're a member of Patreon, make sure to make a note of it. If you are a free member and you want to check it out this month and see what the Zoom call is all about, now is a good time to do that. And then tomorrow night, we may have a cool popcorn bucket from today available for giveaway.
You
So
want me to run ahead?
it's fine. No, we got plenty of time. I'm not saying they are going to cancel it. I'm just saying they could if they wanted to. Longer lines today mean they're not going to be canceling things. This is our space for special events for today. Over here at Vacation Fun. Oh, look, Owen. Pink milk. Through 25 is being boarded right now. Yeah, you want to keep an eye on that the rest of the morning?
Maybe they're not. Front. Can you go back to the other
So, not sure what they're doing inside because they have all those chairs. But that is the space where merch is being sold. The past few years it's been over in the old Muppet store, over which was located adjacent to Muppet Vision 3D. Well, of course, that whole area is now behind construction walls for the building of Monstropolis. Darth Vader is out, so I knew they were going to have to move it someplace. Alex, 2 months left until America's 250th celebration. Yep. We as a group, as a community, will be celebrating the 4th of July. Owen, what do you think? For the first time in 10 years? Probably the first time in 10 years we will not be celebrating the 4th of July at Walt Disney World.
Yeah, strange.
We
Usually they have a huge fireworks display only for...
one of the biggest fireworks displays they have every year.
Only signed by New Year's.
And we have been here every 4th of July for the past 10 years. Not this year though. This year we're going to be in Alaska with 21 of our Magic crew. We're going to be sailing on our Virgin Voyages group cruise this summer. And how cool this is we just hit our 60 days. We already started making dining reservations. If you are part of the 21 who have already gone with us to Alaska, if you have not connected to everybody else in the Virgin Voyages app, I need you to go ahead and jump in there and do that. Because we want to start helping you guys get your dining and get that taken care of. Hello, how are you?
How are you doing?
Doing well. How are you? Yeah,
Got a few bits.
it looks like you got some stuff.
Yeah, I've got some help with a friend. He's got his stuff as well, but down there's absolutely crazy. There's 2 lines for dogs.
Oh,
The checkout, and then there's a standard one, and the standard one's going past.
Oh, I can imagine.
So, and this morning, just before 8 o'clock, everybody was in. There was non-guests
It depends on.
walking across here, and then the one, over there, and then the guests that I did early intro was just constantly walking by. You felt like it was a privilege. You know, you were very special.
can we show everybody? Well, you don't have to pull it out. I'm just showing. Look at. but
come on,
you got a
it's
haul.
public.
You got a nice haul there.
Public.
Yeah.
That's the mall.
Awesome.
400 before tax.
400
Wow.
before tax is the Darth Maul.
Yeah.
That's the
And,
new hilt.
That's the Jedi mask, Temple mask.
The guard mask.
Yeah. I can't remember. That's around about 90.
90.
And then I got the Great Holocron.
Ah, there we go.
Side. There you go.
Perfect.
And that's my gimbal. Nobody was interested in that. So, and that was cheap. That was pretty cheap as well. So, you're actually second YouTuber I've met this morning.
Not surprised.
I've just seen Falcon.
Yes.
The 2 ladies. They've just gone up this way. So.
You can't walk away from the chaos. You got to sit there and embrace it.
The thing is, it's absolutely, for me, this is actually lovely chaos, which is strange because when I go back home, I just melt. So,
It's not bad. This is not bad. This is quite nice, actually.
it is.
It's going to get warmer.
I'm-
Well, thank
I'm
you.
glad.
Thank you for letting us see some of the cool stuff.
There's a lot more in that. I did do a video, but I got a bit of a connection issue because I was doing it in 4K.
Yeah.
And then I dropped my mum for me, and then I lost the complete internet
Oh,
connection.
no.
So I redid it, the rest of it in
I
10.
can imagine today,
So-
especially with as many people that be using the system,
Yeah.
it can get bogged down sometimes.
It did, yeah. So yeah. Anyway.
Well, good on
it's
you
great
for
to
what you
see
got
both.
already. Hey, a good day already.
Yeah,
It's
man.
only 9:30.
I've been up since 4. So have a good one.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Appreciate
you. Much
it.
appreciated.
May the 4th be with you.
5th? No, I'm joking.
So to come in early, he got his Darth Maul hilt, his Jedi Temple Guard mask, his Great Holocron, and our mobile order is ready. We have a couple of things we got already ahead of time because we wanted to make sure we had something for our Patreon. Got it. Yeah, let's go back. We'll both go check it out. Hey, we're just getting started. We're not going anywhere just yet. And then we'll keep an eye on the other merch thing. And if it gets up to where it's closer, we'll hopefully be able to take you guys there as well this morning. The sub 12 parsec Kessel Runner says, so looking at the Disney store, May the 4th merch. And it's the Darth Vader milk frother with stand. That stands out, no pun intended. If it doesn't have a stand, does it lay down? The dark side likes cream in their coffee. I thought Darth Vader liked his coffee black. How you doing this morning, Pat? 41st wedding anniversary. Happy anniversary. you doing, Sarah that loves Disney? Good morning. We're gonna have lots of photo pass opportunities here today as well. Keep our eyes open for lines for photo pass. I've seen a lot of people dressed up today.
First order courtyard area. On your left-hand side will be your nearest restroom. Down the market will be the Millennium Falcon Smugglers Run. Against the rocks on your left-hand side will be the Mandalorian restroom.
That's the meetup over there. So what is this? Souvenir popcorn bucket. Pick up that way. But you're saying that we're going to the milk stand? So I wonder what this is. Can we got it? Let me see if we can see what he's got.
Yes, it is.
Can we show everybody what you have?
Yeah, of course.
Awesome. These are the comic books?
Yes, limited edition, and they're each going to come with a metal coin and a little figure.
So we've got a Chewbacca, Stormtrooper. Are they all the same price? They're all 34?
Yes, they are.
Yeah. There's DJ Rex, Hondo, Doc Ondar. There we go. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Where's
So, so that's for your comic books. Lines everywhere. Purple Haze Pirate, member of the Magic Crew cast for 26 months. Thank you very much. May the 4th be with you all. This is our Doc Ondar line. Look how long this is. Now the store this is in line for, this is up at the top. So we got to go all the way over and up. Looks like there's some back and forth there as well.
No matter what store with exclusive merch you want to head towards, you're most likely to go through.
So they've split it up. So you almost have to have like a team if you want to get to everything.
You go here, roll out.
Really? Because if you want the Darth Maul, the Maul Shadow Lord lightsaber, you can get in that line. If you want the Mandalorian helmet, you can get in that line. We're going to go pick up our popcorn buckets now. We are swimming against the current. I can't tell if this is a line or people just waiting in the shade. All right. This is going to be a mess, Owen. I don't know where Owen is. Okay, honey. If you see the end of a line, just jump in it, okay? Lines everywhere. That's a photo pass.
Even for blue milk?
That's a milk stand.
That's
Okay. Opened up my eyes. Oh, we saw the sign. All right, go jump in it. I will join you there in a second. Everywhere you look, guys, there's another line. Line for pink milk. Line for photo ops. Line for popcorn. Line for comic books. Line for Doc Ondars.
I think it's over there.
I think I would just get into the line. See if I can go join him. yourself as if you are not a fan of Star Wars, if you are not here for merchandise, do you do this to yourself? Owen's jumped in the line. I'll join him in a second. I'm going to show you guys what we're in line for. Kevin wants to remind you guys, some of this merch will go on sale through the Disney online store starting at 11 a.m. this morning. Hello, Emily. Good morning. Greg, these are completely new popcorn buckets. We've not seen the release of either of these two before. Close it off to the side. There's Job on the inside. Popcorn goes in here. And there's our droid. To see how this is going to light up, or eyes do light up. Jeremy, good morning. Chris, you have a Zoom meeting coming up soon tomorrow. We'll have more details on that on the Patreon tomorrow. That's tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We hit that button again. I think I turned his eyes on. I want to make sure the batteries don't wear out. There we go. Good morning, Carol. Welcome in. Owen is in line for us, so I'm going to wait till he comes up here. I'm sure everybody else can see as well. So this is our pickup area. In this space here. See, everybody's in line. Well, they're in lines for different things. There's probably about 4 lines for different things over here. I'm going to wait for Owen to come back over and I'll jump in line with him. But if you are one of our patrons on Patreon and you're like, I would love one of these buckets, I'm going to show up on tomorrow night's Zoom call. I love the way that they've done this. They give you the buckets, and then as you walk out, they will give you pre-packaged popcorn. I don't think those troopers are going to find me in this crowd at all. Oh boy. See, you had to say something, didn't you? You just had to say something.
Right, stop. Everyone. You're here to see this great leader. Let me hear you say, for the order. One more time, for the order. Very good. All of you in this outpost, hear me. As you've seen for yourself,
pick it up as well, or
First
do I
Order
have
has
to
brought
be here
stability under control.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, this order being and this button numbers.
I could just give him my
Unlike
phone if he's able to collect them all.
definitely.
Oh, okay. Because I know it's like 2 per person,
Then
so I
does
don't
remain
want them
to be
to...
crushed.
A little bit different.
Have no weapons, no arms, no uniform. Regroup. fight against us, they have no chance.
Okay, as long as he
We
gets
believe resistance fire.
Okay.
Sent to this location. Now searching for a place to hide.
Okay. Alright.
Not
Run up there then.
operate alone. Someone is helping her. Someone is hiding her.
That's as bright as
And
it gets.
someone knows where to find her. If we believe you know something, if we believe you're hiding something, we will find out.
Are you okay?
If you're stopped for questioning, I suggest you do as you are ordered. Troopers, move out.
Good luck trying to find anybody in this crowd, troopers. we could hide a bantha out here and he wouldn't be able to find it.
I'm a hero for 9/9/15.
All right.
Still not ready. And I'm ready to get the other merch line.
All right, let's see where Owen is at the moment. He's out there somewhere. I'm letting him do all the heavy lifting, all the dirty work by waiting in line. So I'm going to do a quick refresh, and I get my comments back running again in the program. Be right back.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So it was everything combined. I just went on.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome in.
Boom.
May the 4th be with you. Happy Star Wars Day. We are in Batu, the edge of the galaxy. Owen is somewhere in the middle of the popcorn bucket line. This can be ordered through the mobile order app in your My Disney experience. Sure? Oh, you're good. The popcorn buckets are running somewhere around $30 each. I think they're like $29.99, something like that. Hello, KM Chef. How are you? There's Owen. Popcorn. Did you get the popcorn? Did you get the popcorn? How's it going? Owen forgot the popcorn. We really don't need the popcorn, but I just wanted to see him carry it off.
Roger cheese popcorn.
Oh, is it all cheese popcorn?
Yeah.
Wow, this is so much. I can't eat all this by myself. Can you help me?
Put that in your backpack?
Yeah. Let's go find a quiet spot. There's no quiet spot. What are you talking about?
Let's go find a spot.
There's no place to go. All right, let's get out of the fray. Take a closer look at what we have. Most of the people that are out here are all waiting for their mobile order to become available, so they can go in the line that Owen came out of. All right, let's go. Let's show everybody what these are, and then we can put them aside, store them away. Lots of cosplayers out today. It's kind of cool. Now, one of the items that's also being released today at Walt Disney World is a brand new tiki mug available at Oga's Cantina. Of course, you have to have a Oga's Cantina reservation to get it. So we may be taking a look, looking at that later. Hopefully that will not sell out Those usually last a little bit longer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Something's on fire. How you doing, Andrea? Running on Magic. Happy Star Wars Day. Alright, let's use this Epcot table.
So much stuff.
What's that?
I am carrying the most expensive plastic.
What are you, a reseller?
I look like
You're
one.
one of those resellers, aren't you? Hey, if we give it away, we're not reselling.
No.
We're buying all the buckets. You can't have any. All right, cheese popcorn. Cheese popcorn. Cheese popcorn. Cheese popcorn.
Part of me is like kind of sad. Isn't like the kettle corn, you know. It's just basic cheese popcorn.
Yeah, just basic cheese popcorn. No kettle corn.
I mean, the kettle corn, like the spicy, the blue and red, is really good. So they missed the opportunity there. We used to get popcorn with it, I guess.
All right, give me one of those heads.
Be very careful. Here's a head.
Give me the head. Show everybody else what the other head is. Decapitated fun. How does it open?
Oh, yeah, bottom.
Bottom.
Push it. Do you have to? Oh, nope. Wait, nope.
Oh. That turns on the eyes.
Okay.
I can do it. I can do it. I've done this before. Isn't that cool? All right, Skiff. I think it's awesome you can actually open and close the doors.
The characters in there.
I know. The detail. I don't think I've ever seen that much small detail in a popcorn bucket before, dude.
I haven't either, and I literally, that's all I talk about is popcorn buckets. I am blown away by the detail.
All right, I have to ask, what's the button for?
When you put it down, it'll hold it up.
Ah, because it doesn't.
So you can put it
this
down.
just opens and closes.
Yeah, so if you want to display it as a head, that'll hold it and it'll sink
Nothing
in.
dark about that at all. If you just want to display his head, yeah, just. But you know, we've been doing this for 3 years now, right? How many trooper heads and stuff like that have we bought?
A lot of heads, my friend. A lot of heads.
By the way, I don't know if you guys realize this. They actually paid me to model this about 7 months ago. That is actually the backside of my head, right there, real smooth.
I'm so sorry.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Is the dent okay?
But you know, the slides in first grade were fun back then. Now they got little foam things to catch you and bumpers and stuff like that. No, we didn't have none of that stuff.
Enjoy your day, Chris. I just wanted to say hello. Actually, I just wanted to run it. Java's bar.
Exactly. Now is a guy in a black suit is there a button you can push? You can jump off the side?
I wish.
All right, so here's that droid. You take this out, and yes, you can turn on the eyes. His eyes will stay, you know, we haven't pulled that out just yet. So I do like the fact that they did. Let's test it out. Does it actually work? It does. Let me show everybody. It actually does work. When you set it up that way, that little bar at the bottom actually keeps it from falling over.
They're wheels.
That is quite far some amazing engineering when it comes to popcorn buckets. How you doing, Gabriel? Welcome in, Terry. Hello, Thorin.
honestly thought far ahead because first off, you have this little opening, which you're never going to put popcorn in because this is way too tiny.
Is this a protective thing? It is. A protective seal. So it doesn't fall off. Here we go. Popcorn that nobody will ever buy and will never put in. Will go
maybe
right in
candy
there.
at one point, but like you're not using popcorn for that. You have this opening on this specific side, which has the tiny figurines.
And they're pretty detailed for being so small.
Yeah. And this is my favorite part that I just noticed because someone obviously thought well and hard about this. You can tell yourself that this isn't like a giant toy for adults, but this has wheels on it.
So you could actually pull it behind. Oh, what does it do? Does it talk? Look, it's got a boink. Turn it on. What happens? Let's play. Come on, Jawa. Talk. Do something. Does it do something when you roll it? Is there a button? Find the button. There's a button somewhere. Owen will find the button. Is it on, or did you turn it back off?
There's lights.
Oh, it lights up. Of course, you got to have it on a display, right? Shannon and Baby C says, Caleb would love this. Anything with wheels.
Wheels aren't lining up.
The wheels on the skiff go round and round. All right, let's put this back in. What's that? I'm going to put it back in. Whoosh. It doesn't want to go in.
I turned it off anyway, so luckily there's a...
Yeah. Well, we'll be giving one of these away. You guys want a skiff? Who wants a skiff? Somebody wants a skiff, right? And these were available through mobile order, so it was easy to purchase one before we got in today. So we pretty much knew that we had it. So that's nice, knowing that some of the other special merchandise you had to wait in line for, and it may not necessarily be available when you get in there. Yet it is. How are you this Monday? We are in the fray of the mix today here at Hollywood Studios. We do have a virtual queue.
Because the BRDs are going to be hard to carry around.
I want to take a couple pictures first.
Okay, fair enough.
So I might let you have the stream for a second, and can I have some artsy photos? Didn't they say they were welcoming group 1 through 25?
Yeah.
Because now it just says one. Let me do it again. It's only telling me 1 through 8.
Whoa. Yeah, 4 to 8. Wow, that is not good.
No, it doesn't sound like it's quite right. All right, we may have to go back and check it out. Okay. All right, let me take some pictures.
I'm going to move over here. How's everyone doing today? Already insane just looking around. This is already a lot of good cosplays. There are lines everywhere, because of course there are. There's lines for pins, there's line for sabers. There are lines to the bathroom, because there's something special for today or something. I don't know. There's a choke there somewhere. It needs more time in the oven, but there's a choke there. I'm doing alright so far, thank you. I'm soaking up the fun vibes. I'm on the shop hunt grind. Thank you for bringing this on. Oh, yeah, it is. My prayers and that, because that's not always a fun experience. I am very lucky and very blessed at my first job. I obtained very easily. So I hope that you, whatever job you're looking for, you have the same ease of getting hired. I got my lightsaber on standby today just in case things go sideways. Yeah, you better not mess with me or I'm going to hit you upside the head with this piece of plastic. I will do it. I'll do it.
I was on my way. I was just asking somebody to hey, look at
this is even like the soft plastic since it extends. No, this was like the lightsabers from this is custom. This one hurt. So they do have pins, they have multiple merch lines, including limited edition comic books, lightsaber hilts, and other collectibles. And surprisingly, for the first time, we've noted, you do not have to come to Hollywood Studios. We noticed that driving in to Hollywood Studios, there was a second virtual queue for May the 4th merch at Disney Springs. Now you have to be close to Disney Springs, and therefore, if you do choose to go that route, you can't necessarily be in access of all the other exclusive stuff here, but you do have that option if you can't get a park reservation or if you don't have a pass. So I thought that was interesting to note. Oh, 4 o'clock, I already didn't say. What happened to C-3PO? So, in particular, there's been a big trend of for May the 4th, just doing deconstructed Troy popcorn buckets. Like for instance, we had one kind of based off of the Troy factory. So now we just have C-3PO's head. I have to admit, much better than our last Troy bucket iteration. Does light up, is able to stand on its own. Oh, and then you pick up a Cal Kesler lightsaber a while ago. I don't think I'm not, if you're talking about Savvy's Workshop, I'm not gone to Savvy's Workshop. There have been some there have been some times we talked about doing it just to record the process of it, but I have not been there. So. Travis, we've been talking about that. We'll see how tomorrow goes. It'll be interesting. Savvy's Workshop changed my life. Was it a good experience? They're creating a Troy Sports. So, answer that first question, no, but that is a very funny idea. Like next year, and we have like the torso. The following year after that, we have like the legs and arms. That'd be very funny. That's a really good idea. Honestly, If Disney's watching, they should note that. Oh, you know what would be evil? Oh, you know how they have like exclusive popcorn buckets for Disney and Disney World? You have like, you can like make a larger droid through multiple popcorn buckets, but only some you can get here, some you can get over there. So it creates this huge controversy, and everyone's angry, no one's happy. My son had a lightsaber collection session, and thankfully it slowed down. Woo. Disney Lisa hopefully wasn't mostly savvies, because like those things are expensive. I'm gonna tell you, remember or not, we went to Expo a few years ago. They were selling Aura lightsabers like $54. They come with blades, so that was extra. Oh, you're talking, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the AP sale. So, in a rare exception, one year Disney actually had at the SBM World Sports actually had a Universal does every year. They actually had a annual pass holder sale with multiple things off, and they had like rows and rows of stuff, and everything was marked down. It's kind of like a Costco BJ's Disney situation. And they had a lot of stuff to choose from. Not only did they have a few hilts, they had some Infinity Stones, which I picked up. They had Thor, Love, and Thunder ears. They had a lot of cool Tupperware. They had Thor, Love, and Thunder ears. They had lots of different shirts, lots of different wearable clothing. They had Thor, Love, and Thunder ears. They had a few ship models. Did I mention that they had Thor, Love? They had so many things in those ears. I think you could find those specific pairs of ears on every single aisle of that event. It was so funny. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they had I was actually considering at one point potentially getting a hilt, but like I would have to buy yeah, like you mentioned, I'd have to buy actual lightsaber. I was not that invested, so
let's go find another cool location to take photos of this.
Specifically the thing,
the skiff,
yes.
The barge.
Yep.
Sorry it took so long, but you know, I was kind of trying to take pictures and video where there's nobody in the background, so I had to either use the object to hide that they were there, or wait for them to step to the side. So did you see some of the cosplayers that are over here?
Yeah, there are a lot. Yeah.
So even a bejeweled Darth Vader. Did you see her?
No. Oh, nope, I do. That's kind of hard to miss now that you mention it. Like a walking disco ball.
Now that you're looking for it. Did you notice the wait time? Did you see the wait time? You know it's red. I can't see it.
45.
Okay. Dad, do you want to sing a rider? You guys want to go ride with the Millennium Falcon?
Like right now while you finish this?
Huh?
Like right now while you finish this?
Well, let me take these pictures and then we can go ride Falcon.
How about you go ride Falcon, I put the popcorn buckets away so they're not like getting thrown about the cargo hold. Like,
I don't think they're going to be thrown around. I think it'll be okay.
Looks like we have more photo opportunities over here.
That's going to be hard to access over there.
Yeah.
It's too crowded. You can purchase them on the mobile order, but they're picked up over by the across from the milk.
Thank you. Thank you.
And this is why we live stream, because it's very evident from the amount of times people ask you, where did you get that Not a lot of people know.
Not everybody knows where to find them. And
Honestly,
we
some
have to
years-
figure this stuff out too, guys. I mean,
Yeah, some of the years we come, we don't even know where to find these things. We have to actually spend a few hours researching it, trying to find information.
So, you know, I was just telling another woman who was asking, she kept apologizing. She's like, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I said, I pointed over to Owen. I said, you see, he's got a live stream on right there on YouTube. I said, the reason we have that YouTube channel is so that we can tell as many people as possible what I'm telling you right now. She goes, oh, okay. I said, yeah, so this is just what we do. It's okay. Perfectly what's inside.
So this is going to be here in this store. Is it okay to see what you got? So we have the
inside.
Cherry Temple Guard hilts, Guard mask, Mandalorian helmet, Mandalorian gauntlets, Maul Shadow Lord hilts.
Maul Shadow Lord hilt. Only $400.
Yeah, only $400.
There's only a limit of 2. I was gonna get like 4 or 5.
Well,
So we have
cheaper,
to-
guys.
Some merchandise in here that's not on that.
Oh, yeah. So what are we out of stock of already? The poncho. Awesome, thank you.
And then we also have.
Thank you. There's more.
Oh, there's more.
And there's more. We bring all the grind. We got a figure, a priestess figure, Jabba the Hutt figurine, a Rancor,
Mythosaur, and Yoda bus. Yoda.
Purchase you must. Thank you very much.
Purchase your must. Put you in debt, it will. Paul? Your leg you must cut off. I can't do it yet, please.
Come on, do it. You can do it, boys. Do it. Do it, Owen.
Yeah, that's like the warm up. You have to do that beforehand. You have to get your voice.
It's a very fine line between Yoda and a Skeksis.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we want to necessarily get in line for a.
I just want to show the craziness of the marketplace.
Sell your force burn, you will.
First rent you must pay.
Taxes you must do. Welcome to the next 10 minutes of the stream. Unwise financial decision you must make. God. Can't record. Thank you.
Not right nowadays.
I gotta turn these things around. They're pointy.
Yeah, you could hurt some of that.
I'm not playing with this. You're playing with this.
Like the fact that it has wheels on it. Let's be real. That's not a popcorn bug at this point. This is a toy.
Let's be real.
You can tell yourself, oh, it's a popcorn bucket. It's like, no, you're buying a toy. You're buying a toy for yourself. You're buying a hunk of plastic. You're buying a $40 thing.
We're all being real here. Nary a kernel of corn shall touch this.
Oh, this Trash King could do.
I saw some.
I'm gonna see if I can find another spot to take a photo with you.
Right there? Right? Okay.
There's our line, the Mandalorian and Grogu. So is everybody in the chat in agreement that this is extreme chaotic, like everything? And that if you're not in here for Star Wars Day, we don't necessarily recommend this.
Yeah, no, it's chaotic. If you come here just trying to enjoy the park, trying to have a known park day, you're going to have a bad time.
Come tomorrow. Come tomorrow.
Well, it's easy for one person to find, yeah.
Says it's made up for Christmas being brave by wearing a red shirt around so many Star Wars fans. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Thank all.
I decided to dress for Revenge of the Fifth. By the way, did everybody find the new emojis today?
I can't even put comments up on the screen. There's too many. I'm going to bump into someone.
Alright, I'm coming over this way.
Yeah, this works, yeah. It's like Christmas shopping and Black Friday. Honestly, that is the best description. It is just Star Wars Black Friday.
No, because on Black Friday they have TVs and laptops. If they added TVs and laptops, this would be Black Friday.
Like that's the divider for you?
Yeah, that's what makes Black Friday, the TVs and the laptops. Now they're junk TVs and they're junk laptops, but they're still there.
What are the straps on those sail barges? Neat. They backpack man purses? Yes. It's a popcorn bucket, but yeah, man purse is not
It's so you
inaccurate.
can keep all your stuff in it. See, it does have wheels on it. Look, I could keep 1 or 2 of my car keys in there.
It's like a trinket.
Okay,
holder.
it's still bigger than a Loungefly. So
it is still bigger than. It holds just as much as a Loungefly. It holds 2 items and and nothing else.
I got my clearance now. I got clearance. And also with you. Is there anybody in the chat who would like one of these?
Okay.
It does have wheels.
So do you think you got all the footage that you would need from
Yeah,
both?
I think I just wanted to get a couple pictures and
So
stuff
you
like
said
that.
you wanted to do single rider. How about this? How about you do single rider, and while you do that, I take all the other things
Okay.
back to the car and meet up with you.
Okay. You got the other one? Go ahead and take the one that's there. I have one in my backpack.
I'm taking both barges.
Yes. Yes, sir.
I'll make my way there.
You got it? Got them? All right. Hey, remember, we're giving those away to the people who are part of our community, our beloved Magic Crew. These are giveaways for the people we love and care for. Somebody wants them? $100. I'm joking. I caught it. All right, we'll catch back up with him in just a second. We don't resell. We don't resell. Oh, it's gonna go put them in the car. We were talking about it earlier. If we could, we were gonna try to put them away. We don't want them to get damaged, especially the barges. They could be easily hit and broken with the wings. So. Hello. Doing good? Are you getting into the chaos today? Awesome. You already got in there. Yeah. So Owen's taking the buckets back to the car. Well, we don't want the barges to get broken. They have a lot of they have like some parts that are kind of off like that. So I figured he's like, you go ride a ride, Dad, and I'll go put this back in the car. He's always nervous because I mean they do have some little scary little parts. But how you doing? You want to say hello to everybody? Here, let me turn it around for just a second. So, There we go. If you're wondering why Mickey Mel wasn't in the chat this morning, I figured it out. So, are you going to get into the big room as well for that? Do you already have a virtual queue for that? What number did you get?
49.
That's a good one. 119.
Oh.
I'm not sure we're going to get in before he has to go to work.
I was like driving. Like,
We were going to do the one at Disney Springs too,
refresh.
but Disney Springs wouldn't let us. No, you have to be in Disney Springs. I'm like, yeah, that's not going to work for us because I don't want to drive all the way over there and then be just as high a number as the one here. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm assuming they have about the same merch. Is there anything in particular you guys got your eye on? No?
I wanted that. I wanted Joy, but...
And I love the fact that the little thing on the bottom allows it to sit up.
Yes.
I thought it was like the button to open it. But Greg was like, no, it's made to counterbalance it. When you set it up, it actually sits up on its plate. The first one we bought, we were trying to figure out how it was going to sit up. And it has a little bit of a flat space on one side, but not really.
Yeah.
So they've gotten better. They've gotten better.
I got the Jawa one.
The Jawa zipper?
Yeah.
That's the one I didn't get.
Really?
I was watching today the pictures. I'm like, I wish I'd gotten that.
See, now that one broke here.
Yeah.
For me, and I'm like,
We got one Death Star, which we gave away. We did not get one for ourselves, and that was another one that I regret not getting for myself. But you know, you can't. I feel like you can't get everything sometimes. So there's always something. You know, if you have to, coming back and get it. So, well, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
How was your other?
he's good.
Is he watching?
No, he can't.
I know.
I mean, he would love to.
Well, I'll just pretend he's watching.
We did the night show.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I just wish I could do that more often. I wish I could do morning, night, morning, night, morning, night.
Yeah.
I can barely keep it together as it is. So, well, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Best of luck at Group 49. Come into the chat, tell us if there's anything cool we can stick around for.
See if, it wasn't working or
Well, when we walked by, they called out groups
1 through 25.
But when we look in the app, it says 1 through 8. So I'm like, I'm not sure what they're really doing. So I'm not really sure what is going on. So if you see something different when you get over there, let us know.
All right.
All right, good to see you. All right, guys, let's go get on a ride. Our Magic Monday is not in the Magic Kingdom today. We are here for Hollywood Studios just to show you guys what it's like. If you've always wondered, it is chaotic, guys. There's lines everywhere. They've split the merchandise out in such a way that if you are by yourself, it becomes a little bit of a chore to get everything if you've got more than one item on your list. I'm thankful that Owen wanted to come with me. He wanted to see the merch. So the popcorn buckets are available for mobile order. There is a special event room. You do have to have a virtual queue to get in there, and you do have to have a park reservation or a ticket for Hollywood Studios to get in. The Mandalorian helmet and a few other things are inside of Doc Andor's, which the line for that was much longer earlier. We'll look and see how long it is now. Yeah, our line over here for the antiquities is still pretty long. All these people are waiting to get into there. If you just joined us, if you want to rewind it about 10 minutes, we just walked by the front of this place and we just sell. Keep it cool. We just saw the list and items that are inside there. But I mean, what I want to make sure that you guys are aware of is if you are coming during the first week of May, if you are a huge Star Wars fan, yeah, come on over and enjoy the extra stuff that they do, the extra merch, the extra treats and souvenirs you could only get this time of year. If you are not a Star Wars fan, elect to go to a different park. Save yourselves the chaos. Annual pass holder reservations for today sold out about a month ago. Everybody's park hopping today, so it's just above and beyond.
Oh.
I'm going the long way around so you guys can again see how long lines are, what the crowds look like. If you are locals here and you're going to be coming here after work, you kind of get an idea of what it looks like now. Maybe to be better toward the later of the day. Uncle Bobby B, good morning. Happy Monday. Hello Disney Lisa, LNA Adventure, happy May the 4th. Cheers, James. Hey, all those who are going with us to Alaska in less than 2 months.
To the side, please. Do not stop in the walkway.
We are ready to go in less than 2 months. We'll be embarking July 2nd. Saturday night, we stayed up past midnight to get dining reservations at our restaurants on board the Brilliant Lady. So it is getting close, guys. It is getting very real. The fact of the matter is, it is still available. So if you are on the fence about joining us in Alaska, especially guys, guess what? Especially if you live in the state of Florida. If you are a Floridian resident and would like to go to Alaska with us, contact us. I can save you some money off the regular price.
No.
Yes.
Right now we have a group of 21 Magic crew who are going with us to Alaska, and there's still plenty of room. You still can join us. As long as there's staterooms on the ship, you can join. All right, let's go get ourselves a container of coaxium. Get a park. You ready? All the single riders, 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 all the single riders. You put your hands up. Woo. Gabriel just bought a new coat for our Alaska trip.
So let's get you on those ships.
T-Bone, may the 4th be with you.
Yes.
Two letters side by side. How many here? Two engineers side by side. All right, you are like here. 6 people now. Good. Work together, make some good friends. And you're out of here. Party go.
How you doing, Orange Bullet?
How many here? Two pilots side by side with that silver line. How many here? 6. And we got to slide over for a moment. How many are back there? 4. Come on down.
Oh, that's good.
You got to get 2 gunners side by side. Yep. And then the 2 engineers right behind them side by side. You are now flight crew 6 people. You're going in. In you go. Flight crew 6. In you go. In you go. All right. How many in here? 6. 2 pilots side by side. Wait right there. 2 gunners right behind them. Flight crew. So we have pilots, gunners, engineers. Get out of here. Oh, this is short. Oh, this is way short. 2 pilots side by side. Right behind that silver box. 2 gunners right behind my 2 pilots side by side. You're already in there 4. You're gonna hang out. Can I go ahead and get 2 of you? All right, 2 engineers. Got 1 engineer, another one. Single. All right, 2 engineers. All right, guys, you're gonna hold here. Pilots, gunners, engineers. Good luck. In you go. All right.
Swing it around.
To the back, you're my engineers. Slash in, remember going undercover. Oh, we did it. Everybody take a step forward and all the way behind each other, please. Your bags will be off your
I was not.
This will end left flank. My extra hole right here. You guys can follow. All right, my friends, you are 2 pilots, 2 gunners, 2 engineers. Go ahead, take all bags off, throw on the hands. You 2 are my pilots. It's a little hard for you. Go up, pull the you. 2 in the middle, you're going to be my gunner. Shoot anything and everything in our way. You're all 6 on your way for our pilots here, okay? 2 in the back, you are very important. If it's flashing at you, that means someone up here broke it. You're fixing it for me today. They get all the credit at that, you get the credit, okay? I will say, nobody's ever break it here about you. It's always a trouble with that boy. Oh, that was you? Oh, man. Oh, games over.
There you go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just kidding. A brand new flight crew. Good luck to you all. You might need it. Today's flight takes you to the planet Corellia. You will be intercepting a first-order training shipment of coaxium. Gunners, you clear the path. Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. And as we always say here at Omnaka Transport Solutions, get out of here and go make Hondo some money.
That logo is really long, by the way. It's hard to get on t-shirts.
Permanezcan sentados y cuide a los niños. Gracias.
Seatbelts are going to be on the wall, back questions and forward. Okay, pilots pull the yellow strap, pull the yellow. Runners pull the yellow. Engineers pull the yellow.
Flight engineers, repair test. Hit your flashing buttons. You'd better be faster when we get into real trouble. Right, pilot? Push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left. Move your stick to fly right and left. I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly out. And push forward to fly down. Weapons are online. Left pilot, hit the boosters. Now let's go get that coaxial. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed. Train. Jump. Those heavy dies are protecting the train. Take them out. They've locked onto us. Take evasive action. Gunners, we need to defend ourselves. Open fire. Ah, there it is. After that plane. Flight engineers, fire the harpoon. Excellent. Now, gunners, shoot the cargo free. Left pilot, brakes. Well, my friends, that could have been much worse. Okay, it's much worse. Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. Now power up the ship. Well, gravity go axiom. You see, just as I promised, my friend. Now that the resistance has what they need, maybe a little something from Hondo. Pilots, line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last car. Gunners, shoot the train. Yes, keep passing those controls. The cargo is breaking free. Keep shooting. Good job, my friend. Yes. We got the coaxium. I will grab it. You keep after the train. Gunship? Oh, that's ridiculous. Things are getting too hot. A distraction. Fire the missiles at the train. Hurry. It's coming down. Left pilot, hit the boosters. Boost. We did not die. Let's get out of here. Yes, Chewie will pilot us in remotely. You retrieve 2 containers of coaxium. This will greatly help the resistance. You have heard the First Order and made Chewie proud. Now, after my modest profit, your cut minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon is, hey, not bad. R5, damage report. Engine failure, all right. Hyperdrive leak, that is not too good. Multiple hull ruptures, well, it could be worse. Life support failure.
You wouldn't go left
Okay,
or
that's
right.
I'm just going to cut you off there. It might be faster if you list the parts that are not damaged. You know, the ones that help us to breathe. All right, you brought this. All right, I'm making an executive decision. Everybody out. Go on, get out.
Not bad.
All available techs, we have a Corellian freighter that needs immediate transport back to the maintenance bay. This thing's seen better days. Better fix all that before the Wookiee sees it.
That's not a bad run.
I say we put 10 and down in pilot.
Not a bad run at all. Alright, happy Star Wars Day, everybody. May the Lord be with you. want it noted, we still have porch nests. All right, we'll see if Owen's gotten back in time. So, 45-minute standby. Our single rider was almost immediate. I would have gotten on even faster if it had not just been serendipity that so many of the groups were almost perfect numbers for a 6-member crew. All right, happy Monday, everybody. Welcome in. How you doing, crew? Thank you to the 274 people who've hit the thumbs up button for us here today. You are one with the Force and the Force is with you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I messed that up. I changed that to be self-perpetuating. Owen came with me today, but he wanted to protect our popcorn buckets we have, so he ran back to the vehicle with them to put them safely away, especially since we're going to be giving a Jabba the Hutt barge away and we don't want it to get damaged. Oh, that's a nice breeze. We do have a virtual queue for the limited edition gift merchandise shop here today, but it's really high up in there in the numbers. So we're gonna see about how close we can get while we're still here today. Hello, Captain Good Guy. Welcome in. Scrap metal. Okay. It was scrap metal before we even got in it, so don't even give me that, you know? It was scrap metal. Yeah, we know what it was, the biggest hunk of junk, even before we got inside. How you doing, Hatbox Ghost? I know, I'm sorry to mess you up. It's Monday and we're not in the Magic Kingdom. We can't even go tomorrow to the Magic Kingdom. Tomorrow we're going to Epcot, because tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo. And we're gonna celebrate Epcot style and the World Showcase. So I hope you guys can join us tomorrow for our Epcot stream. That is already up on our channel. You can go ahead and find it, like it, share it, smother it with butter and jelly, and serve it on toast. I hope you guys will join us tomorrow and for Epcot for Cinco de Mayo. I just realized tomorrow is Taco Tuesday. Now, the thing with us today here at Galaxy's Edge is there are lines everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's a line. A line for this, there's a line for that. It's probably one of the busiest you'll see here at Galaxy's Edge until sometime in the summertime. Oh man, have a story to share with you guys tomorrow. Patrons, tomorrow night is our monthly Zoom call. I haven't created a graphic for it yet because yesterday was a travel day for us. We had some personal business that required us to be on the road the entire day. It is an exhausting day. But we got some stuff taken care of. But I didn't get a graphic for tomorrow's stream just yet, or Zoom. But tomorrow night, we're going to be live on our Zoom call. And I'm going to ask you to remind me to tell you the story if he doesn't tell you when he gets back of what happened when Owen took the popcorn buckets out to the car. I don't know. He may just share it with you guys when he gets back. We'll see. But that call is tomorrow night at 7 p.m., guys, so don't forget about it. Put it in the calendar. Wow. People everywhere, guys. The fourth be with you as well, Debbie. So our week so far is going to be, of course, today, just checking out Hollywood Studios. Tomorrow, we're going to be at Epcot for Cinco de Mayo. Yes, we're just Chaos Week. Chaos Week, Chaos Week. Then we've got Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm going to try to throw in a Magic Kingdom so that Hatbox Ghost won't be completely without. 85 minutes for Rise of the Resistance is really not that bad for this day. And then we've got 2 more days at the end of this week. I am working. Hopefully this afternoon will solidify, taking you guys to someplace new and chaotic as well. So it should be a fun week. EXP 626, we do not. We don't have any of those fun nights like they do at Disneyland. We have after hours events, but we don't have like a Star Wars night. We don't have like a grad night. We don't have Pride night. We don't have Sweethearts night or something like that. All of those are very much Disneyland. Thank you, T-Bird. Member of the Magic Crew cast and green in the chat now for 37 months. We're gonna see. I'm gonna go back up to where Vacation Fun is. See how things are going this morning. I think, but I'm gonna double check. I want to check and see what they have here. They also have the Droid bucket here, guys. So if you're looking, you don't want to go into Batu, you can get it at ice cold hydraulics. Right over here by Monstropolis. I was looking to see if I could find the Bantha sipper. I haven't found that one yet. It says that they're only doing group 18 right now. Group 18 for the merchandise. Owen's gonna come back in. So who in the chat who's watching right now would be all over being here today if they were just able to do so? It's our meet and greet for Darth Vader is out here. Ken Dog would be like, yes, I would so be there. If money, time, everything else were no issue, no matter. 20 minutes is not too bad for Star Tours. That's surprisingly short. James would be here. LNA Adventure's husband would be here. Melissa Studebaker would be here. You guys are like me. You're drawn to the chaos of it all. You know it's going to be insanely just crowded. Lines everywhere, but you're just like, you're like a bug to the light, right? I'm gonna go by and see if we can get an update, see if it really is only group 18. When we walked by earlier, they were calling out group 25. How long that line is, guys. And the fact of the matter is, most of the things we're here to show you is just that. I just want to show them to you. I don't think we have anything on our list we're really like big on getting. We just like to show them all to you guys. I'm gonna look to see if I can find somebody with a cheat sheet.
Good morning, everyone. If you have a virtual queue for our merchandise and your group was called, you're going to come around the corner to these green umbrellas up here. Yeah, I can answer a question if you have a question.
It's closed together all day? You said? So I can't do anything. Okay, so why am I opening the app?
We got a QR code over here I'm gonna try to grab. Is it showing that it's closed for the entire day?
I don't know where it is.
I'll hop on for you.
Yeah.
Right, under a virtual queue. Look at that. Hollywood Studios. What does it say there?
Located vacation time, special It doesn't even say it's going to open up later. Most of the time, it's like another one will open up at a certain time. Does it? There's also another one at Disney Springs, so this one is closed. Even at Disney Springs?
Oh no, this one is special event, but you have more merchandise for the Maybe Force and the Galaxy Edge.
Okay. Can I grab the QR code there? Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much.
There is something.
I'm looking to see if I can find exactly what. There we go. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Let's find a dark spot. If I'm allowed to find a dark spot. I'm looking for the dark side. Come on, Owen, let's look for the dark side. Because I just got a list of everything that's inside the place we can't get to.
Okay, perfect.
All right. So let me see if I can pull this up and show you guys what's inside, because if we can't get there ourselves, at least show you what it is. All right, first of all, let me zoom in a little more. May the 4th graphic apparel tee. There's a full zip May the 4th adult zip fleece, $59.99. May the 4th youth tee. May the 4th adult tee. Baseball hat. You know, baseball in Star Wars. You know, when they play baseball when they're at free time. May the 4th tote bag. Limit 2 mini jumbo. I love it when they call these mini jumbos. They're mini jumbos. Mini jumbo pin, $39.99. May the 4th Grogu pin, limit 2.
Oh, that's a good thing.
There we go. Any Grogu fans out there? Keeping going, we have May the 4th mystery pin set. That seems mean considering the fact you're only going to have one shot to buy these. May the 4th Mandalorian pin. A Naboo mug. Indoor mug. I'm gonna wait till next year. They're gonna come out with the outdoor mug. The crate mug. The Darth Maul Hilt limited edition. Yep, they have that there in at Doc and Ours. And May the 4th Darth Maul figurine. And that is it, my friends. That's what's inside. That's what everybody's waiting for. So, can I get you to hold that for just a second? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take a screenshot and I'm gonna put these in Patreon for those who have access to the chat so you guys can see them.
This is actually so much cooler than it is out there.
What do you think, sir? It's not even 11 o'clock. Should we hold out here, or would you like to take a trip to Disney Springs and do a quick, find out what else is available for the 4th there?
I would not be against going to Disney Springs.
It's just a thought.
I mean, when it comes to here, like, is there anything specific else we need to like get here, like in terms of food items, in terms of?
I mean, I think we've gotten everything we came here for initially. All right, I'm going to put this link in the chat so you guys can click it as well. I think you should go through.
Roots Are Here says, Chris, the outdoor mug was released yesterday. You missed out.
What's that?
The outdoor mug was released yesterday. You missed out.
Man, I wanted the outdoor mug. I really do want the DJ Rex mug at August Cantina, but we're gonna
should we play the stupid game of is there really a reservation for Oga's on Star Wars Day?
Is there?
Really? Really? I can open up the app and the app's gonna laugh at me. Are you kidding me? No, of course not.
You try to pull up the reservation screen and it's just like an emoji like pointing towards you and laughing. Like
It's Stitch in a Darth Maul costume laughing on the floor. Alright, I just put those, I put the link in the chat for the live stream and I put the pictures on Patreon as well, guys. Check a couple things before I move on.
I think I was when we were coming in. I was interested in the peak milk, but is it really going to be different?
It tastes like bubblegum.
No.
The only reason I say that is because I know you are not a bubblegum fan.
If it's the type of bubblegum I'm thinking of, I don't think I would enjoy drinking that. Liquid bubblegum.
It's bubblegum flavored. At least that's what it was out in California.
Coach Calvin says the merch goes live on Disney Store in about 8 minutes.
So let me check a couple of things. First of all, I'm showing only group 20. And we're group 114, so that's not happening anytime soon. Second, let me look at what we have here for wait times. Wait times. All right, wait times. Studios. Meet Olaf, 15 minutes. Meet Mickey, 15. Star Tours is 20. Sword and Saucers, 30. Twilight Tower of Terror is 35.
Wow, this
Toy
late.
Mania is 40. Monorail Railway is 45. Millennium Falcon's 45. Sticky Dog 70. 85 for Star Wars.
Surprisingly not bad in terms of wait times. Well, it's because everyone's waiting in line for merch, right?
Exactly. Everybody's waiting in line for comic books and for figures and for buying stuff. So, all right. So thoughts. We can go get a Bantha sipper, but I have to go find where that is. That was the other thing I was going to go check. If we find food.
I'm pretty sure it's
order food.
at the milk stand.
I'm gonna go with Backlot Express. View menu. Annual pass holder tumbler. Your chosen path cupcake. The Wookiee cookie and the Bantha sipper is there. So we could get a Bantha sipper over at Backlot. There's also a Your Chosen Path cupcake.
So that's very interesting.
Can you read that? Cookies and cream cupcake, marshmallow buttercream, something.
My chocolate X-Wings. Milk chocolate rocks. Inside the cupcake, a secret life secret card real cute.
You want to get a cupcake? Sure. You want to go spend some more money to the mouse? What do you guys think? You guys want to go get a cupcake, a Choose Your Path cupcake? Spending so much money.
I like people are...
Trying to get in and get a pin.
About to say, they got the mystery boxes and the Mandalorian and the Grogu already.
That's what I'm trying to get. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to sneak my way in there, but they're like...
It's hard.
And I'm group 117.
I'm 119, so you're going to have better chances than I do.
So I'm trying to be like, but I have, because of my birthday, I have reservations at 150 for lunch. Plus, I have the package to go see playing like Tees tonight, 5:30.
Oh, my.
So I'm like, by the time they call me, and I'll be
I
at
don't know.
lunch.
It might happen. It could happen.
You know, I'm afraid I'll be at lunch. And,
You know, they also are supposed to have some of Disney Springs.
you know, so I ended up having to get this one on eBay.
About to say, it's a good collection. I love it. So I hope you can get them today. Which one are you trying to get, Grogu or Mandalorian?
Mando. Trying to get Mando.
I hope they still have them. I'm a 119. I'm right behind you.
You know, they cut it off at 120.
I was about to say, a few people walked up and tried to get in. They're like, no, they're done for the day. So we'll see. I don't know.
Like I'm trying to get my. And all my buddies are like in Epcot right now, celebrating. I'm like, I'm here, trying to.
Well, I'm waiting to get my pin.
Yeah.
Well, best of luck, man.
I'm like, somebody with the.
Listen, find somebody nice in line.
That's what I'm saying. I'll buy you a beer if you.
Exactly. Well, best of luck. He's got a nice collection of May the 4th pins on his lanyard. He's like, I just want the one for Mando on it. All right, are we going to share a cupcake? Or do you want one by yourself?
Pretty sure. Okay. I find it so funny that you bring up Disney Springs and everyone just starts like talking. Not even like Star
Nobody
Wars
wants
related.
nobody wants to talk about Disney Springs.
It's not Disney Springs. It's like the food there. Like who cares about the Star Wars stuff there? I want to go to that there.
All right, let's go get ourselves a snack, and then we can decide where we're going to go after that.
Yeah.
How about that?
Sure. Maybe we can get on riser assistant for the post out for a second. Maybe we can get a riser assistant for the post out for a second.
Or if you want to, we can do Star Tours. It's 20 minutes. All right, let's make our way over there. So here, why don't can you do this and I'll hold those and I'll get a table outside.
Oh, I already see it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a gentleman who walked up who was asking the woman I got the QR code from what the line was for, and she told him what it was for. She tried to help him by getting in, by showing him where he can go onto the app. Of course, by the time he showed up and opened the app, they've stopped groups for the day. They're not, if you're not already in the group right now, you're not going to get in one for today unless something changes. And it's kind of rude to her, actually, unfortunately. Wow, dude, look at this. I've never seen people sit over here. It's crazy busy.
I may be able to catch up with you.
All right, I'm going to be at... All right, that works. All right. All of our adult plastic toys. We're gonna split a cupcake. It's the we're getting the Your Chosen Path cupcake. We'll see. I don't know if it's a one-day thing or they're gonna have it for a bit, but we'll show it to you in case it does come up. This is our salvage droid popcorn bucket. Last year, these kind of buckets lasted for quite a while. I do not know how many they have, but I do know that the salvage droid, the salvage stormtrooper helmets they had in the past they sold for months and months afterwards. So we'll see about whether or not these are also available later. You turn it upside down. Try not to be too frivolous with it, but pop it open. Kind of empty. And it's got a balancer on the bottom that helps you when you set it down. And not move. So that's kind of cool. And it does light up.
What's funny is that I think the reason why it's so cut out here is they have an entire section cut out just for specialty stuff for this.
Oh, do they? Ah. We have so much plastic. I'm gonna put the droid there. This is a skiff. Now these are just protective pieces of plastic. They do come off. Little guns on the side. Shoshana B, the time I got on my trip, the Pooh and Piglet buckets were gone. They quit selling those like right after Easter, didn't they? That's where the popcorn would go if you're actually going to put popcorn in it. And they do light up. There's on and off switch, and there's roll. So you can play with it on the ground if you want to. And then, no and then. Space Cow. I think I dated a girl whose chihuahua looked a little bit like this. He was mean. Dude, this thing has batteries in it. What does it do? It's got instructions on it. There's gotta be a button somewhere. It must make a noise. See the speakers right there. But where is the button? I'll be messing with his nose. Something there. I can't find the button. Where? It's got instructions on the bottom, but I think it's how to open it. Like to open it to put drink in it. I don't know how to turn it on. Button, button. Who's got the button? Somebody has the button, right? Seriously, I have no idea how to turn this thing on. Did I do something?
Yeah, it did. I mean, the noise just said, is it strong?
Is it the That's weird. Sounded like somebody kicked a cow. It's the straw. Yeah, it's when you open the straw. Woo. We're at Tar Heel, was able to get a few pins. Awesome. Any cute Paige, he's adorbs. All right, do you want a drink? Or do you want, or do you have a drink? Do you have it, you want it? Okay. Why don't you show everybody what the cupcake is and talk about it?
Oh, I need napkins, of course.
I'll go get them. You tell them what it is.
So, boom, do you accept descriptions? This is a lot of plastic. Okay. Crackpot. Your chosen path cupcake is $6.79. So kind of expensive for a cupcake. It's almost close to $7 there. Cookies and cream cupcake, marshmallow buttercream, white chocolate X-wing, milk chocolate rocks. Inside cupcake is secret lightsaber cupcake with you itself. So I'm assuming the lightsaber color is going to be a filling or a lightsaber candy of some sort. I really hope that doesn't mean that there is a plastic lightsaber in the middle of this. Because that would really suck if you might as well just make a chocolate egg and then shove the lightsaber in there at that point. But very interesting. Oh, and on Star Wars Day, or you sign here on Star Wars Day. So at one point I walked away to put all this stuff away, and then I realized I'm not at the keys. So that was a fun excursion. It feels so weird sitting around all the plastic stuff. It's like the gang's all here. C-3PO head, Alpha, the cart.
Do we have room for a snack with all the plastic toys?
Yeah, after this I'll actually be able to put this all away. We have to play Tetris.
Get your golden dice, dude.
I spiked with my body.
They really just should call it like Star Wars Line Day.
May the lines be ever in your favor.
All right, so we got a cookies and cream cake with buttercream, and what's inside? A lightsaber color.
What?
A lightsaber color.
A lightsaber color. So we don't know what color our lightsaber is going to be? Guys, we are grown adults, and we are not in any way whatsoever influenced by the color of candy that's been placed randomly inside of our cupcake. But I feel as though you probably should video me doing this anyway. Our lightsabers inside. That's use the force. Use the force. I don't think I could use my normal trick. I think it's baked inside. Yeah, my normal trick's not gonna work. It's like in there. Normally I can get them out, but I don't know if I can get this one out. So I think this is $6.79.
Yeah, so it's a little more expensive.
A little more expensive than a normal cupcake. Oh,
That's all buttercream.
So we're gonna cut into it to see what color our lightsaber is. I got this. All right. What color do you want? I don't know much about Star Wars. I'm not a huge Star Wars knowledge person, but I think we just got a Mace Windu. Is that a Mace Windu? Is that a Mace Windu? All of our huge Star Wars that can tell me all the lightsaber colors. So it's purple. So did you know that Samuel Jackson said that he would be in the movies as long as he got to have his own saber color? No, Haley, it's not a gender reveal. We've got a happy, healthy baby. Purple. It's another purple pet paws.
Congratulations, the child is not mine yet. Ask me how we have calculated that.
And now we're happy because we have a cupcake with a color in it. All right, let's try it. Dig in. Save some purple for me.
That's a really good buttercream.
That's good stuff. It's facing you. Look at all that purple. My favorite flavor is purple. We're not drinking Kool-Aid, you know. How you doing, Jordan? It's been a little hectic, but that's just coming, you know, what happens here. Tyler, the costumes have been really good, and it's been just as crowded as we expected it to be. There's some really great cosplay happening.
I was walking endlessly back and forth to no avail. I saw someone walking into the park with like Jedi outfits, but they had like a Hogwarts crest on the front.
So much fun.
Come on.
Wow.
Ariel has a blue lightsaber. Nick says if you're trying to buy something on DisneyStore.com right now, they're giving you a 10-minute time limit. White chocolate. Tyler says, I almost flew in for the day and night. Well, I'm glad you can hang out with us for a little bit here and maybe help with the FOMO. Who is this man from the dark side wearing a red polo? Isn't Lisa says that's a fun treat but doesn't taste good.
It is okay.
I like it. I mean, it's buttercream, and it's definitely cookies and cream. A lot of cookies in it. It is the gray stuff, honestly. You should try the gray stuff. It's delicious. You're not going to leave all that, are you? So I was contemplating whether or not I was going to wear my blue shirt today or red shirt. I decided to go with the red and the black. So something different. Tomorrow we'll be back with the blue. We're going to Epcot for Cinco de Mayo. How you doing, Paul? Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for having some fun with us today. 360 of you guys have already hit the thumbs up button. Thank you so very much. So we have tons of plastic toys now. We got ourselves a Bantha.
You obviously tried to a few minutes ago and get this on actually.
Well, the question is, do we want to take everybody over to Disney Springs? Yeah. So today, instead of just Hollywood Studios, they also have some things at Disney Springs. We could not get in the virtual queue for Disney Springs because it says we're not close enough. We tried. Ariel, what's my favorite lightsaber color? I don't know, probably blue. You know, I like the blue. I'm very easy when it comes to colors, I think. If you open up your My Disney Experience account, at the very bottom of the first page, you will see the virtual queue. And when you click the virtual queue, you can choose between Disney Springs or Hollywood Studios. But it wouldn't let us. It wouldn't let us get there. So we thought what we might do is, instead of just kind of wandering around for a bit, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get in here before I have to take him to work. So I thought maybe we could drive over to Disney Springs and see what it kind of looks like over there as well. Kind of get an idea, because I've never seen them do that split between Hollywood Studios and Disney Springs. Check one more thing. Thank you to everybody who has Thank you to everybody who subscribed so far today. We are 15. That is 15 subscribers away from 38.2. So thank you guys for subscribing and being a part of the crew today. Alright, so let me jump back into the chat. Opie Mama, good morning. How are you? Love my dog, 945, good morning. Otney, welcome in. May the 4th be with you. So, LNA Adventure, I would love to see Disney Springs during May the 4th. There are a few things over there. We just want to show you what the line looks like. You know what it looks like here. The reason we do streams is so that you guys kind of have an idea of what to expect. Now, it's not going to help you much here today if you're not already here. But for
Maybe
future
out
reference,
here.
yeah,
For next year.
maybe next
This
year.
is what you're signing up for.
Exactly.
This is the kind of chaos you're accepting.
Funny enough, I only own dark side lightsabers. That's not sus at all. Jumbo Quaharini. Hi, hey girl. I missed something from Tyler. Anthony says, I was curious what the over-under would be for Big Thunder Mountain breaking down before Reno. Yeah, it broke down yesterday. So, I gotta fix this. Let's see. Oh, it's not even showing me all my messages. No wonder. There we go. That's why it didn't show up. It wasn't showing me all my messages. Hang on, let me put this up here. There we go. Thank you, Tyler. For everybody hanging out with us today. Tip $20 for some May the 4th Be With You drinks or swag. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Tyler, we're just glad you can come watch with us. We're going to take another quick little swap around, show you guys what it looks like here on Main Street. I want to go back over and see what it looks like at the back of the dark room. Cute little bantha. Can you get that open? I can't get it open. Can you get it open? There's instructions on how to open it, but thank you. Thank you, Tyler. Why he's doing that? We just got a PayPal. Tyler sent a PayPal. Boy, this Bantha's real hard to get it open today. Thank you, Tyler. Greatly appreciate that. Oh, he's almost got it. He's almost got it. No, you don't. It was close. It was so very close.
I know how to do it. I don't have enough instructions.
We can do it later. I got bubbles.
Do you want to put that in your bag?
One more Bantha. He makes little growly noises. We are not dealers, by the way. We are not dealers. We're not that guy. We're not that guy at Disneyland who walks out with 20 popcorn buckets. Have you seen this guy? Oh, he's good at carrying stuff.
It's actually really funny because I had to go back to security and they were like asking me about the cupcakes, like, are these this year? Didn't tell them why. Just tell them the truth. I was going to put these in the car and then I was walking around 20 minutes of the heat line under the red sun. I've not found the car yet. And I realized, wait, hold on, I don't
We
even
never
have
have.
the keys.
All right, Bantha, let's go.
So even if we did find the car after, it would have been really good. The other people just came in.
All right. gonna put Bantha away.
So much plastic.
Hey Owen. Did you know other than Beverly Hills, we have the largest amount of plastic all in one location? Here today for Star Wars Land? For Star Wars Day? Seriously guys, when's the last time we've come here to the back lot and any of these tables out here where we're standing have anybody at them? I mean, this section over here never gets used.
Like I said, the entire like back corner completely bought out for a special pickup show.
I saw it. It's crazy.
It was also where you'll get your like stirring drinks. That section right there.
So let's go see how things are looking up at the front of the park toward the dark room. If you guys are up for it, we're gonna go on a little mini adventure, continuing our Star Wars Day. We're gonna go up to Disney Springs. Let's see what it looks like. Morris has loved the back lot. It's our resting spot. It's a great little place to eat.
I enjoy the food. There's like back lot, ABC.
This is still our line for the special merch for today. The groups have been closed already. It turns out they closed the group at 1:20. We're group 119. So we almost didn't get in at all.
Hey, when they finally call that, you can come back here and you can get like
I can come back and get the one extra small kid shirt.
You can get like a plastic straw.
The napkin set.
Yeah, like a bag of like candy no one wanted. Like you walk into the store at group 120 and like the theme for like the aisle Misfit toys starts playing.
I can get the personalized glow in the dark keychain that says they didn't have my name. It just says Star Wars fan, where it should put your name.
You have one shirt that's on sale because there's a title instead of Star Wars, it says Star Wars.
Stark Wars. Stark Wars, isn't that MCU?
You have a Grogu shirt, but like it's slightly off tinted.
Like
he looks yellow for some reason.
He looks like Yoda. Why does he look so old? Why does Grogu look so old? He's a teenager in this. We'll wait here for a second.
Hi.
May the 4th be with you.
You too.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
We just got in.
Oh, you just got in?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
We
well
saw
they're
you on TV. I'm like, okay.
they're sold out. Everything's sold
I
out.
figured that. Yeah.
Everything's sold out. We were just talking about by the time we got in there, the only thing they'd have left is like the second stuff, the as he's mentioned the aisle of Misfit toys.
Yes.
You know, the thing that says I'm a Star Wars fans. What the Star Wars? They misspelled that.
Exactly.
Grogu's the wrong color. So but it's pretty chaotic back there, but it's thinning out a little bit.
Okay, we have everything on mobile order.
There you go. We got our plastic.
Yep.
We
And
got
then
our
we're having dinner at prime time about
Oh, nice.
3:30.
3:30. All right, that's just enough time for me to drop you off at work and make it back.
Exactly.
So I'll just ride in on the back
And
of
you
your
didn't
scooter.
see my new baby I got.
It's nice. Did you pick out that color?
It's interchangeable. I could do pink or.
Oh, you're not going to start changing colors depending on how your mood is, are you?
That's really hard.
Is that why you're late? Because she was picking out her scooter color?
It had to go with her hat. And,
She's like, all right, come on. Am I purple today or am I like lime green? I don't know. So, what brand is it?
It's a Buzz Around. I think it's Golden Technologies.
It looks pretty
It's
slim and
solid.
trim.
It's nice. This baby goes too.
And it fits in the back of a Mazda.
It remind me to be behind you when you hit that go button.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in front of you. So I almost got run over earlier today. It was close.
I try to be so respectful, you know, like turn the speed down. And
Yeah, but this person was obviously trying to get the Mandalorian helmet. There was no respect there. It was either me or the helmet. And she don't know me from the west end of a south end. You know, yeah. I had no chance of me on that one.
Hey, good job on the running last week.
Oh, that was fun, but hard. It was a lot of hills. I bet this would have been fine on it though.
That would have been perfect.
I'll tell you what though, the finish line was like this. I'm like shit. All of them in Florida are this, but in Dollywood it was this.
Yeah.
And but we're stupid enough to think we're going to go back and do it again in September.
Oh man.
In September?
Yeah, they're doing another round in September, so we're like, we may do it. We're going to see.
You have to be a perfect Dollywood.
See now now we're starting something. So, but you know, we're branching out. That was my first non-run Disney race. And it was still a lot of fun. I mean, it wasn't the same as Run Disney, but it was a different atmosphere. And there was a lot of pie.
Yes,
Who ended up getting that pie by the time?
We split that thing up so many ways.
That's a lot of pie.
We had, well, of course, we ate half of it there. A third of the other half went back home with me. And then the other 2/3 of the half, which would have been 2/6. No, that's not right. That's a third. Help me out here, Owen. But it's went to Calvin, and he went to the APDS, the Apple Pie Distribution System. And supposedly we have people all over Atlanta who had Dollywood apple pie this weekend. I'm still waiting to hear the results back. And supposedly the skillet's going to be making its way to our house this week.
Okay.
So we get to
they
keep the.
shipped it out to you.
So yeah, well,
That's nice.
we had to bring the skillet home, but I couldn't fly with it.
No.
Oh yeah.
So after the pie got consumed, Calvin cleaned it, and I think he licked it clean. And then he's going to be mailing it to us, so it should be coming later this week, I think. See, I told you they're all sold out. They sold everything, completely sold out. Nothing.
My credit card can't take it.
Exactly. Well, it's good to see you guys.
See you too.
What's on the agenda for today? Are you going to pick up your popcorn buckets and then maybe see what else Mike can?
Just whatever the day takes us. So.
You know what? You don't have to have it all. You don't have to do it all.
Yeah.
Just kind of enjoy it when you can.
I want to try that peanut butter and jelly milkshake.
You've never had the peanut butter and jelly milkshake over here at the Prime. Did you know we have a cookbook that has the recipe for the peanut butter jelly milkshake? It's got 4 ingredients.
Peanut butter, jelly,
Can you guess what they are?
milk, and probably ice cream.
Ice cream, milk, peanut butter, and jelly. And I'm sitting there thinking, I was excited to see this recipe. I saw it in the table of contents and I'm like, ooh, the peanut butter and jelly milkshake from over in Primetime. I'm flipping through there and I open it up and I'm like, it's like getting homework from a kindergartner.
Yes.
You know, it's like, oh, I got homework I got to do, and you look at it and you're like, oh, I fell for this. But it's still good. That's a good one.
I'm getting the meatloaf. She's debating chicken or pot roast.
Well, the fact that...
Yay! Absolutely. Yes, chicken Saturday. Wow.
There's just a chipmunk running around. He doesn't even have his partner. Where's the other chipmunk? That is really weird. You caught me off guard. Oh, there's a chipmunk. That's okay. I was at a Buc-ee's the other day and it was all of a sudden a giant beaver. So you get used to that kind of stuff. What were we talking about before the chipmunk?
Chicken or pot
Oh,
roast?
you know that they have gluten-free fried chicken? Susan can actually have fried chicken.
Nice. Wow.
And it's actually really good. And that sounds really like I'm talking down to it. You know, lots of times you get gluten-free stuff and it's like, you can tell something's a little off, or or it's just terrible. I mean, it could really go either way, but their gluten-free chicken is really good. So I may have to see about bringing her over here and getting some gluten-free chicken sometime. So all you gluten-free people, if you don't know, you can get gluten-free fried chicken over at Primetime. There you go. It's good stuff. Well, you guys enjoy. It's good to see you. And what are you signing up for in the future? Are you signing up for anything?
I want to do the Princess 10K.
Okay.
So, but I hear that goes like super fast. So.
The 5K goes faster.
Okay.
Okay. 5K. Princess is hard, period.
Yes.
But if you're signing up for a 10K, you have a better chance than the 10K. You're doing better than the 5K.
Okay, good.
I'd be willing to bet
the October wine.
Yeah, you'll be at Wine and Dine with us, but you'll be signing up June 2nd.
Okay.
June 2nd. It's a Tuesday, as always. 10 a.m. So get in line and get in that queue about 9:45, and you'll be on the live stream chatting with us, and we'll be jumping around and dancing when you get into your first.
Yeah, she had 3 devices going, right?
3. That's not enough. You need to get a few more. You need a few more.
I got another computer. So.
Now, do you have a registration buddy?
No, I don't.
You need to get a registration buddy.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, you need a registration buddy. It's no qualms. We don't hesitate by telling people. Calvin and I work as a team when it comes to registration, because he'll get in the queue first before I do, and vice versa. And one race, I'll get him signed up, and the next one he'll sign me up. But when it's just you, it's you.
Fight. Yep.
But you increase your chances when you have somebody else, and as long as you have someone you're comfortable with, you know them well enough, then you can do that. So start looking for yourself over on our Facebook group. Anybody looking for a registration buddy? Here we go.
Teresa.
So we'll get you in there. So that will be that's not even a month from now. That's less than a month. Yes. We'll be registering for Princess, and we'll do it live on here as well. So, all right. Well, you guys have fun. Enjoy the food today. And last thing is the barges have wheels on the bottom of them, so you can play with them.
Yeah, nice.
I think what you should do is go find a hill and test that thing out.
Oh my God.
And push the barge and see if you can outrun the barge down the hill. So, or if you get 2 of them, you can put one under each foot. I did not say that. You guys have fun.
Bye.
We'll see you later. Did not get that idea in her head. Roller skates. It's the new Star Wars roller skates. Yeah, that's how you show up on our news blog. What did they do? All right. Congaloosh Radio. Some of our magic crew here in the area. And Teresa, by the way, Teresa started off running her first 5K with us as a group the year before last in Wine and Dine. And now she's one of the veterans, and she's signing up. She's going to be running in the, I think, 5K again for Wine and Dine in October. And she's already talking about signing up for her first 10K. So what we do, we encourage you, we inspire you, we let you do it with us, and then you just let you go off on your own, and all of a sudden you find yourself doing stuff like signing up for the next race and signing up for the next race and the next bigger race. It happens. But proud of you, Teresa. You're doing awesome. How you doing, Run Drew? Colorado will be getting up to 9 inches of snow to what? In what multiverse? Why? Colorado's getting snow. Let's take a quick look in here and see if they've got anything. Wow, you guys, well, it's Colorado. You guys are a little high in elevation. That's crazy, man. More like ski Drew.
I have that one already. You don't need to get me again.
All right, so I'm just gonna pop in. Do you see anything up? We're selling some Darth Vader pins and something else today. I heard the Darth Vaders were sold out by 9 a.m. Oh, pardon me. Is there anything in the case? Let's see. I feel like I can tell. Teacher's Day. Starbucks. Okay. Got it. All right, we just thought we'd pop in. There was a huge line coming out this morning, so I just thought I'd see if there's anything else left over here. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Hollywood Studios. There are crazy crowds here today, but not as much as I would expect, even later in the day. Oh, I'm laughing because Spock just walked by. Literally, it was Spock.
Hey man, if you don't mind me asking, where'd you get this?
Even the ears. In Batu?
In Batu.
Yeah, and you can also buy a mobile order. So if you go onto your food, like you're ordering food, and you order the Disney's Hollywood Studios souvenir release, it's these, and you can purchase them ahead of time.
Both of them?
Yeah, both of them.
Okay.
So, and it would just tell you a time you can go, you know, what time you show up, and you just jump in line and they hand them to you. So it's a lot easier. You're welcome. Good luck.
Sorry to bother.
So yeah, Spock just walked by in the blue shirt and the Star Trek ears. Gotta love it. You know what? I don't know if they let him wear that any other day, but. Run Drew, I'm getting too old for snow. Cramps, running, I would imagine. And how do you run in snow? Bishop Don 1, thank you so very much for subscribing today. Welcome into the crew. Everybody welcome in Bishop Don. Now, normally, guys, we would stay around here. We'd stay in the parks. We'd ride some rides. We'd do some more stuff. And but today, because they're also doing Star Wars Day stuff over at Disney Springs, I thought we'd run over there and get a quick look at what that's like before we have to finish out today. So if you guys are okay with it, let's go for a ride. So, Owen, what are the chances that somebody showed up to Hollywood Studios today and had no clue that today was Star Wars Day? Never, ever, not everything.
Not everything?
No, there's always something more. How are you guys doing today?
Where's all the, where's the merch?
We got some stuff. We got some stuff.
How's the sales price turn out? Did it look good?
It actually is really awesome.
It is.
And you got to open it up and check this guy out here.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Oh boy, this is coming home today.
Yep.
This is like-
Now you know you can mobile order this, right?
Yes,
There's
yes,
also-
absolutely.
All right.
There's also wheels underneath.
And you can roll it.
Nice. Yeah, I got the Death Star one last year. I was like, this is gonna happen every year now. You know, so sick. There you go.
I regret not getting the Death Star last year.
You know what? They're still selling them online, and people want it ridiculous.
Oh, I mean, like what I heard was like $200, something like
yeah,
that.
Exactly. So if you can get it now, people.
And I balked at the 35.
Yeah. Well, there
So,
it is. That's
yeah.
what I said last year. I said, I'm going to get it for 35 because it ain't going to be any cheaper than this.
Exactly. So no, we got some of these, and we'll be giving one of those away tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
But no, they're fun, and I'm glad they did a mobile order this year too.
Yeah, they said, we didn't know that last year. We were standing in line, and finally a cast member started yelling, "Mobile order this, people!"
Mobile order it.
Like, oh, great.
Now we still had to stand in a line afterwards, but at least that line was just show it, walk out, and be done.
So for everyone that's listening, if you want one of these, it's $60. You can get it.
Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that. I told him not to sell it for less than $100.
Okay, sorry. Well, the $60 is the VIP price. There we go. Nice seeing you guys.
Dude, it's good to see you guys again.
All
All right, Epcot, Hollywood Studios. Next time, Animal Kingdom.
Oh yeah.
All right.
You bet. Thanks,
Bye, guys. All right, exit. Exit. Stage left. Have a good one. Thank you.
Thank you so much for everyone. I can put these things down.
Dude.
Yeah, I see.
Dude. He's barf. He's just as barf. No, not like throw up. The character barf. He's a mug, half man, half dog. He's his own best friend.
Gotta be in the film, bro.
Oh, well, we can't do it. We can make this official. All right, don't always follow the rules. Don't make these guys take you down.
Always.
Thank you, Eric. And with you as well. We got a Spaceball character waiting to get in line, waiting to get inside the park. He had the ears. He had the tail out of the back of his jumpsuit. That looked awesome. I'm excited about the sequel coming out next year. They have completed Spaceballs 2, the new one. Is that the official title? Spaceballs, the new one. So, ooh, it's windy. How you doing, ODLD Media? May the 4th be with you. Thomas is excited to get her Disney Springs. So when we found out they were going to have stuff there too, we thought, let's see about if we can go to both. It makes for a quick trip here, not a very long trip here. I may come back here later after the stream, we'll see. Depends on what's going on, but I want to see if they have completed their virtual groups over at Disney Springs. And also I want to see if they have a sign out front as well, and see if they have the same things we have here. So I want to see what the crowds are like at Disney Springs for this merch, and I want to find out if it's the exact same merch that you guys are seeing here, so that you'll know that in case they do this again next year. So I think I've actually wanted to dress up as Barf for a Run Disney race. We've talked about it before. Well, what do you think, sub 12 parcel Kessel runner? Can we do a Spaceballs run in a future Run Disney race? If you are local here, and I do not know how much stock they have, but they do have a Lego, I think it's a it's a fighter, I don't know which one, Starship build for free today at the Lego store. I do not know how many they have. Something like that, I would worry about them giving them out and being out of stock real fast. But can always ask. We'll look and see if we can find out when we get over there. Stuff like that though, as cool as that would be, I really I'm reserved to go get those. I feel like, okay, those are cool. I can look at them. But, you know, kind of want to leave those for the kids, you know?
Car browser can't find your car. That means red safety close. Guide to the nearest cast member. We'll be more than happy to assist you. We are quickly approaching our first stop for safety.
Sure. Kind of. Close enough. If you are green in the chat today and a member of our Magic Crew cast, we do have a couple of Star Wars Day emojis if you haven't seen them yet. There's another Han over there. I saw a few Princess Leia's today. It's windy here. Yes, this is Owen's second trek to the car, but this time he has the car keys. That's right, Jen.
Actually, because I think I just started getting angry at these things. I went to put them down.
He just started putting them in any car that had the door. He just started grabbing doors, and if they were unlocked, he just started putting popcorn buckets in them. All these people getting back to their car at the end of the day, like, Daddy, there's a popcorn bucket back here.
Like what you mean, there are like several like branded cars. That looks almost nearly identical to our car, not our cars.
Hey, dude. Huh?
Please shut up. What are you doing
For a Jetta. But that's not what I'm talking about. Look at the, see what it is? It's the Rogue One edition. It's a Nissan Rogue. It's a special Nissan edition Rogue One. Okay. All right, if you guys are just joining, we're not done. We're just moving on. We made a last minute decision today that we wanted to see what was going on at Disney Springs for today as well. Oh look, I went into a car. Walked right up to it. You want to jump in? I'll hand you this. Here. All the plastics.
Maybe make sure to put these like in something right.
Put the barge, yeah, put them in barges so they don't roll around too much. And then the head, he hit the head on the back of the car like I just did. Ow, not my head, I didn't hear that. Easy. Yep, just like that. I love the fact that you think that putting them on the side gonna keep them from moving around.
It won't.
I'm gonna hand you the gimbal once you're in. All right. There you go.
Watch feet.
That smells good.
Although several cars at Hollywood studios were broken into, but instead of things stolen, popcorn buckets were left behind. Only one Star Trek fan not happy. More news at 11.
What was that?
Several cars in Hollywood studios were broken into, but instead of things stolen, popcorn buckets were left behind. Only one Star Trek fan not happy. More news at 11.
I don't know what it is with that guy dressed up like Spock, but everything he said as a quote started off with "not gonna lie."
Remember, if popcorn buckets are sold out, attempt to order popcorn buckets and sold out.
Well, we're hoping that certain ones, like last year, will not, sell out today and will be around for a while for people who couldn't be here today or are coming for a vacation soon. The ones for the stormtroopers in the past lasted for several weeks, if not, months. So we're just hoping that it's not something that people will show up next week and go and missed out on it. Now, all the limited edition stuff, let's be honest, half of it's probably gone already. They don't order enough for it to be more than a day. Now, there are certain things, certain pins and trading pins in the past that they have done, in which they had a few of them here or there for a few days after Star Wars Day, but it's, it's not very often that's the case.
Later, it says we swapped states last week. I was in Florida while you guys were in Tennessee.
Oh, okay. We were in Tennessee and they were down here in Florida.
They had some great weather though.
Oh, well, I know one thing. Tennessee was very nice. Now, it rained on Saturday, but it never poured rain. It was more just like a misty kind of rain and enough to get you wet later in the day. The forecast was that it was going to be like heavy, stormy rain all day. So the fact that we only had it for an hour or two and it was just kind of misty rain was not bad.
Chief Drake says leaving already. No, we are heading to Disney Springs.
We are to the Springs. Now, as I make this turn up here, if you look to your right, you're going to see some of Walt Disney World's newest office building. They've got nice offices in there, cubicles, a floating rock garden at the top. Might want to take off Wi-Fi.
Be a hot week coming. We're starting to get into much higher temperatures.
Yeah, I think our forecast for the next week is steadily getting warmer, and then somewhere around the 15th of May, temperatures are going to drop considerably for us. We're going to Seattle.
Coach Calvin says really on May 4th of all days, he shows a Husk of what was once the ultimate Star Wars interactive experiences. I've never heard that type of laugh from you. I think we may need to pull over. I think one of the tires is leaking air.
I thought it was Opera Pay. I figured that just wasn't even noticed. I figured it just...
Always get so lost trying for Walt Disney World. I tried listening to my previous car, but it doesn't have the updated roads. I got lost trying to go from Old Key West to Target by AK and back. Ended up in Hollywood Studios.
There's one advantage to having driven these roads so often is that I still remember the first time we came here as a family. I was so lost. Driving around here was frustrating, so stressful. It's just, didn't have knowledge of it, really. So, one of the reasons why, we have our own little list of things that we do and why we do the things we do. One of the reasons that we live stream is for the sake of someone who is not as familiar with the parks as others. It is our hope that if you're watching with us today and you're not as familiar and you're planning on coming to a Walt Disney World vacation in the future, that the live streams will give you an opportunity to kind of watch where things are, how they're associated with, to make it to this resort, and the whole point of it is in hopes that you will not experience the stress that Susan and I did the first time we brought our family here. Because it was just, back then, mind you, we didn't use, Waze or Apple Maps and stuff like that. I still remember the first trip we brought you kids. We actually bought E-Bomb, I don't remember now. From, maybe F-R-O-M-M. But we bought at least 2 or 3 of these travel books. And I bought one that I read from front to back that was supposed to give descriptions of all the attractions and if they're good for young, kid, teen, adults, the best ones, the worst ones. And just to show you just how long ago this was, I was really concerned about taking you guys on Snow White's Scary Adventure. And the book told us that it was a very problematic ride.
This is when you were visiting Florida?
Huh?
This is when you were visiting Florida?
This is when we were taking you guys to Florida to your very first trip to Walt Disney World. And the ride, they said in the description of Snow White's Scary Adventure was, it's too frightening for young children, and it bores the snot out of the adults. That was their summary of that ride. And I was scared to take you guys on it because I wasn't sure because if you guys would freak out or not. You guys didn't really care to ride the Haunted Mansion. So, but back then, we would buy books and try to figure out the best thing to do. Nowadays, it changes so often and so frequently, you can't write a book about it. Because by the time your book's printed, it's out of date. It changes too much that you just can't depend on something in print anymore. For instance, there was a thing when we were in Dollywood that they started a new thing where if you did not a new thing, that's actually, they restarted something they did a long time ago. If you did the Pirates Adventure in the Magic Kingdom, the one where you go to the stations and tap your magic band and stuff would happen. If you did that, they were giving away lightning lanes. Like they used to give free fast passes if you did it. Well, apparently it got too big, too viral, too quickly, and it only lasted for 3 days. And they shut it back down. So, you know, stuff like that, we got to get information out a lot faster about things. So live streaming like this, I know is not for everybody, but for those who do watch, we try to get some information out in that way so that it's as relevant as possible because it's happening in the now. And it may not necessarily be relevant 6 months from now because things just change so very often. So.
Oh, for an apple and a toad and sad. I was gonna say, are you sure the guy was from Florida? Because I don't remember Snow White Scary Adventure being here. I think that was unique to California.
Before they get rid of it. It's before New Fantasyland.
Orange.
Yeah, we're parking at Orange.
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 Orange. Orange.
No,
Orange. Got that demon orange.
No, we don't have long here, but we have not long enough time to see what's going on.
A quick dip.
Can you check for virtual queue? I don't think we're gonna have enough time, but I'm just curious to see what they've got.
It says this virtual queue is currently not in use.
Is it just gone?
Maybe. It's not saying I'm not in range, it's just saying that it's not in use. Maybe if we go over there, you may be able to scan something. I don't know. I have no idea.
They may have said, "Oh, there's no point. There's only 4 people here. They're all the Hollywood studios." Well, that's what I wanted to find out. That's exactly why I was here.
Look at this, great.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Hand that to me here. Really zoom in.
Yeah, I took the popcorn out of my bag and you can smell it. You can smell the popcorn. I'm not going to take my bag. I'm going to take it. I'm going to risk it.
You need to, yeah.
I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it. Should be able to get through security quicker. Welcome to Disney Springs, everybody. So what did you say? It was just not in use? This virtual is not currently in use. It doesn't even say groups 1, 2, or 3. It just says not in use. So maybe we can just walk in. That would be cool. We'll see. Try not to jump the gun. Now, in just a couple of floors, we're going to be into the security area, and I will have to turn off the camera again. You guys know the drill. We do not video, audio. We do not record video or audio for security. We're gonna go this way. There we go. And I will be back with you guys after we are through. So back shortly. And we're back. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, we're gonna walk right on over to Once Upon a Toy and see what the situation is. Yeah. The app this morning would not let us sign in for a virtual queue for Disney Springs because we were not in the location. So you have to actually have been here, but now it says they're not even using it at all. They just said they turned it off. It's not in use. So I'm curious to see whether or not they're just letting people in. Oh, now I know what was going on. Let's go around this way. So a couple behind me coming out of security like almost knocked me over. They were really in a hurry and I couldn't figure out what. Paige Mr. Mara is doing over there. He's doing the vlog. They were willing to run over a live streamer to get to a vlogger. There's a joke in there somewhere.
Yeah, I was freaking out because they were like running in front of me too. Like
That's exactly what they were doing. They were trying to get to Nate. Oh, dude. Just to show you, that's my hand. All right. Coach Calvin says, interested to see which has the longer line, Lego store or the Star Wars merch. Well, I'm gonna go find out. I'm thinking it might be the Lego line. Free Lego set? Are you kidding me? Oh. I am not plugged in. That's not doing me much good, is it? Thank you. Hey, if we get a butterscotch, we can get one for Liberty, right? Think they have a butterscotch? Oh, and you want to just kill the stream right now and just eat at homecoming? Welcome in, Whitney.
It's like a button, like you can press the button and it will pull the stream and get homecoming. So it's like a more of a
I bet we could walk right in right now. Get a table.
You can pull this lever to say 5 people, or you can leave it alone to get homecoming.
Wrong restaurant, Kronk. So, Owen, you want to stop over here at the Morimoto Asia Street Market and get a bite?
No, I'm good.
You good? You sure?
I feel like, yeah.
Okay.
Just checking.
I was lucky that I ate down the front.
It was the Roosevelts. It was the Roosevelts. The Gettys, the Rothschilds, the Queen. And the Colonel. Oh, I hated the Colonel. His wee beady eyes and that smug look on his face. Ooh, you're gonna buy my chicken. Ooh. Oh, look, they're getting jiggy with it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Jen, don't mention that. You're gonna get Owen all riled up. Don't look, Owen. Don't look. It's too late. He's already been incensed. Right there in front of the fruit and vegetables. Told you not to look, Owen. Okay. Jen asked if we were going to eat a deluxe burger. All right, we're making our way over to Once Upon a Toy. Once Upon a Toy is where our Star Wars March is being held today at Disney Springs. If you guys are just joining us now, we started off at Disney's Hollywood Studios, made our way over to Disney Springs to see if they have the same merch and to see if the line is actually shorter. The virtual queue at Disney's Hollywood Studios is no longer open. It's closed at group 120. We got into group 119 in the 8 o'clock hour this morning. So if they close at 120, not very many people who didn't already have a virtual queue are now going to be able to. Our line to get in the Lego store, which they're supposedly having a free mini set Star Wars giveaway today. The line doesn't look to be that long. I think the real question is, do they still have them available? I'll just show you guys. I'm just showing the sign.
Yeah, that's why this.
Almost wraps around the back end, but
You want to ask whether or not they still have the sets? Oh, it's asking about the mini set.
as of right now, I'm getting yes.
Yes? Are they still building them over here? Looks like it.
Oh, so you're going to here?
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, they got several people building them over here right now. And they have Grogu hats. This is the law firm of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. We'd like to discuss the undocumented aspersions that have been lodged against our client, Morimoto Asian Street Food. Wait. The words aspersions, is that a fancy word of Owen throwing up? Is he aspersioned all afternoon and the next day and the next day? He asperted like all weekend long.
I was not having a good time.
I mean, we didn't document it because that's just gross. And as a parent, we don't really condone that type of videoing. We're not that type of channel.
Yeah, there was like one point where like I was just like shaking and could not stop. While also felt like having like a fever and cold at the destination before the time.
Bubble. All right, we're right around the corner. Let's see. Let's see how bad it is.
That's it.
Is it? Are they just hiding it? Because it doesn't look like. Line starts here. Is it hidden around the corner? It's going. So what's the deal? We pay you each $20 and then we get in?
I mean, listen.
He gets 50.
I'll take a churro. Pretzel, we got you.
We just came over from Hollywood Studios where it's, of course,
How is that experience?
we got in group 119 just after 8 o'clock this morning, but they stopped them at 120. So they don't have any virtual queues left. So everybody who's over there is walking up saying, we don't have anything. And I'm like, well, let's go see how it is at Disney Springs. Do you guys, the system, it says you turned it off.
We did virtual queue for a
little while?
A little bit this morning. We did virtual queue for a little bit this
Oh, you're
morning.
good.
We stopped it at about group 15.
Okay.
Anybody left with a virtual queue, we're not checking them in. It's just.
So if somebody were to come over from Hollywood Studios, if they're watching right now and they couldn't get in at Hollywood Studios, they can come over here and walk in.
Over here, we are doing a
Awesome.
capacity limit. So once we hit our capacity,
Well, there's a lineup outside.
let in.
Cool. And do you guys have all the same merch that they have at Hollywood Studios, or is there like a?
I don't know if it's the exact.
But it's close.
Same, but the shirt and like the tote bag and stuff, that merchandise should be the exact same.
Okay.
The studios has like popcorn buckets. Yes.
Yeah, we got the popcorn buckets and stuff, but the stuff that they had inside the store, I was hoping they had the same
The
things
Build Your
here.
Own headbands, we've got that here. We've got the Obi-Wan saber.
Okay. What about the
helmet, yes.
the Darth Shadow Lord hilt?
That I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't take a super long look at it. But if you guys want to go in and look around, and see
Okay.
what
Yeah,
we're
we'll do that next. Awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. We're just hoping there might be somebody at Hollywood Studios watching or listening going, oh, I can't get in over there. I can still get what I need over here. Awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Of course. Let us know if you
Thank
need
you, guys.
Of course.
There's the Darth Maul figure. Yeah, that's available over at Hollywood Studios. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's quickly check and see if you can get everything here that you could get over there. Because these are the mugs that were online, right? Yeah, here's the indoor. The indoor mug. Now, do you guys have the outdoor mug too?
I wish.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'm gonna get as much out of that joke as I can today. I'm trying. I'm trying. Tomorrow it won't be as nearly as good. It's not that good today. So. Oh, we're having a great day. We just left Hollywood Studios. There are people. There are like 150 people lined up outside to see the same stuff you guys have here.
I've heard it's crazy.
So I'm hoping somebody's watching.
Bro jokes like Bro Buffet.
Yes. Okay, that's the only thing we've seen so far.
Yeah, it was like a park exclusive, I believe, for just that.
I'm just shocked that you guys have some of the other stuff that you can just walk in and just boom, have it. What about the great? Do you have that one as well?
Holocron. Also, I think that was also
Just Hollywood Studios. Perfect. I just want to make sure that if someone's looking for that and they're watching, I don't want to make a trip over and not have it. But a lot of the other stuff you guys do have. So the Darth Maul hilt, the Darth Lord, the Shadow Lord, that is Hollywood Studios, and the great. It is also. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. That's probably the only ones. Owen's over here drinking some water. All right, let's go do some more searching. Let's see what we got. We got the shirts. Brown B, I hope there's going to be some pins left today. I'm looking to see if they do have any pins.
These are hoodie. It's a full hoodie, zip. Dude, this is awesome. Unless you're wanting to get that specialty hilt or that specialty sphere.
Almost everything's available.
Almost everything here is available here just as well as it is over there. And there's no line. Just walk in and get it. And, you know, hang on, let me turn the Wi-Fi back on. Because we're inside, it might be a little easier. We're hoping that somebody who's watching today who's not able to get into the virtual queue over there will think, okay, fine, let me run over to Disney Springs and I can still get it.
They have the limited edition comics and coins, so far they're going to say no.
I'll probably say no to that.
Yeah. That had its own separate line. That wasn't even.
That's just general merch. Is this the Mandalorian helmet?
Oh, yeah.
Like a rebel.
Yeah. This is the way. It's really weird. There we go. So, if you were wanting the Mandalorian helmet, boom, it's right here. Figures. What about trading pins? Have you seen any trading pins? Here are the trading pins. You gotta be really nice to the cast member here. He's gatekeeping all of them. Nico, he requires a small little... So these are just...
Thank you.
Owen? Do you see any of the Star Wars Day pins? I don't see them here. That's the mystery box set. Do you see any of the Mandalorian or the Grogu ones? They may be behind the counter or over there behind you. Go over here. Just the mini jumbo. Here's the mini jumbo. Welcome in, Mark. We are in Orlando. This is Disney World. Here we go.
So all those people disappointed that unable to get the pins over in
They're right here.
Hollywood Studios.
They're right here. They're just
After
walk
waiting
up
in
and
line.
check
So
them
you
right
just
off the
walk
shelf.
up.
It's a limited release.
5-minute adventure in and out of the pink viewers.
And where's the Mandalorian one? There we go. Mandalorian. By the way, Coach Calvin is letting you guys know the comics with the figures, the hilt, and the Great Globe. I don't know what it's called.
The Great Hollow.
Oh yes, it is Chewie.
Holocron?
Yes, because okay.
The Great Holocron are all still available online on DisneyStore.com. So cool. This was a good thing. I'm glad we did this. I had a guy who was in front of us who got very mad with the cast member that they had no more virtual queues available, and was very mad that all of a sudden he had no chance of getting that merch. Unless you're wanting those 3 top items, this stuff is all available here, and there's no wait, there's no virtual queues. You walk right in and you get it.
That's cute. Yeah, these guys are only out for like what, 2 months?
Maybe, yeah. Cal Games, I love the mall lightsaber, but I don't think my bank account would love it. It is a long travel, and you cannot get on a bus from one to the other. You will have to have your own transport. They can't provide transportation to and from the parks and Disney Springs anymore because people were taking advantage of it and parking at Disney Springs for free and then taking buses over to the parks. So they took away the buses to and from the parks to the Disney Springs. Yep. Exactly what they did. Oh, look, Owen. Creepy Woody. Hiding in the rafters. That's true. Except for those 3 items. I love it. They did 15 groups and then they decided it was not necessary, so they just turned off the virtual queues here. Sweet. All right, Owen, do you need anything? Want anything? May the force be with you. No, you good?
I can live.
Okay.
I'm not aware of myself sometimes.
425 likes on today's stream. Thank you guys very much. What do you think? I don't know. I'm thinking. These are limited release, so we may be okay. It's for the movie. I know, Don, that's the problem. It's like, what do you do? We bought a lot of plastic today with popcorn buckets and sippers. So I think and we got one, we do have one we're going to be giving away on Patreon tomorrow night. So. That's the way. Awesome. Yeah.
A lot of rice and beans. Yes, sir. Yes.
Have a great time.
people are just walking right on there. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. Is that the Mandalorian watch? So, one more shot if you guys need it. Today's merch. Yeah, who's gone to Burger King already to get the Mandalorian? They don't call them Happy Meals though.
It's a serious
the burger meal, the King meal. But I don't know what you call it.
It should. Should we finally get mashed potatoes before Christmas?
What's that?
Should we finally get mashed potatoes before Christmas?
Yeah. I want to go into the art of Disney first though. I know that Rob Cass has a couple of art pieces out for Star Wars Day. I want to see if they have them over there. Since we're here, right? You can also, where else can they find something, Owen? I know you've read up on it. Do we have some snacks here? The Ganachery have some special Star Wars Day? I would check out the Ganachery and probably check out the Patisserie. It's a nice day out today though. Nice wind, breezy.
So, the Lord's Patisserie has a Bright Sun's chocolate mousse.
Amarette's Bright Sun's chocolate mousse. Okay.
The Ganache, we have Ganache, Across the Stars Ganache bars featuring Star Wars plants, featuring flavors of corn and nuts, dragon fruit, and spicy cherry, as well as a mint lime. We also have a Moon and Falcon chocolate pot. That is it.
So something at Amarette's and something at the Ganache. I don't see anything else at the moment. Here we go. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. How you doing today, Wild Star?
Got a little bit of Star Wars and Marvel today.
Oh, no, don't read that. That was not the best. I feel guilty because you're
How's it going?
Hey, doing good. How are you guys doing today?
Well, thanks.
Trying to bring some people over from Hollywood Studios to visit you guys here at Disney Springs.
Okay.
Everybody's afraid to not go over to Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, you can't miss out.
But we just found out that everything but 3 things is available over here at Once Upon a Toy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, come on over.
What are the 3 things that are at
The 3 things they don't have is they have comic books over in the marketplace. The comic books come with a medallion and a figure.
Oh, cool.
They're like $34 each. There's like 6 to choose from.
Nice.
And then they have the great Holocron, which is limited edition. That's also at Doc Andar's. And then the Darth Shadow Lord hilt.
Oh, okay.
Only available at Hollywood Studios.
Very cool.
So we're also giving away these free mini prints for anybody who buys anything here today. So if you get anything from this section of the Art of Disney, you'll get one of those for free. And the
Awesome.
artist will be here from 2 to 7 signing it too.
From 2 to 7. Sweet. So all of you guys who are locals or you're just in the parks today and you're like, I missed out on Hollywood Studios, come on over to come on over to Disney Springs. Go check out Art of Disney. And there's lots of stuff here as well. Don't feel like you've missed out because they've already given out all the virtual queues. They're gone for any of the stuff that they're looking that you want to buy, and then there's just walk in to get them here. So thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. Great collection to come check out. Owen? How much is this one? Stand by it so they see how big it is.
If it's rolled, it's $2,500. If you want it wrapped, that price doubles.
Okay. Oh gosh. He's giving free throat hugs today for anybody who comes into Disney Springs. And then of course, this one has nothing to do with Star Wars Day, but it's still cool. All right. And the artists are going to be here today from 2 to 7 to sign for any of your pieces that are Star Wars / Marvel today. Cool. Cool. Phone died. I gotta turn everything back on again. And I'm assuming the Grogu hats are coming out of the Lego store. See a lot of people, yeah, little paper hats for Grogu. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for joining us here today. We just wanted to share a little bit of Star Wars Day with you. We're glad that you shared a little of your day with us. And we really do hope that you guys can share the information with anybody who's interested that yes, you can still get merch that may be hard to get to at Hollywood Studios, but is readily available here at Disney Springs. Save yourself a little bit of time and a little heartache and stress just by coming over here today. So I appreciate Disney making it available like that as well. If you've been watching today and you got a little bit of FOMO, fear of missing out when it comes to Walt Disney World, and you realize that you don't have a countdown, you want to come to Disney World, we want to be a part of that. What we do and why we do it is, as far as our live streams, we first and foremost love our community and want to wish to continue to meet with them, chat with them, and have a space where they can come and be with each other as well. And at the same time, it's also important for us that as travel agents, this is our means of getting information out to our clients. So many of the people who book their vacations with us will come in. They may not necessarily be chatting today, but those who are in the chat who have booked a vacation with us, thank you guys for coming in and asking questions, watching, learning, and letting us be a part of sort of getting you ready and prepared for your trip. Because knowing, as they say by G.I. Joe, is half the battle. And we are glad that we can do that for you guys on a regular basis here on the channel. If you haven't gotten a trip already though, we'd love to be a part of your vacation planning as well. Because we charge no fees, it's not like we're really selling you anything that you're not already wanting to buy. It's going to be the same price, if not cheaper. We're going to make sure that you have the best promotional price available, because we're not pushing a product, we're taking care of you, our client, our family, and we want to make sure that we can continue to do so moving forward. So reach out to us. eartoearmagic.com is our website. Let us know on the forums where you want to go. We can help you book Disney World, Disneyland, Universal Orlando Resort, any major cruises, including Disney Cruise Line, Royal Caribbean, Virgin Voyages, and more, like Celebrity, Princess, Norwegian, Azamara, Holland, and we hope that you guys can feel comfortable reaching out to us for your vacation cruising needs as well. So, eartoearmagic.com, that's us. And thank you guys for hanging out with us today. Tomorrow we're going to be at Epcot for Cinco de Mayo. A little more flower and garden festival. And we hope that you guys will join us tomorrow as well. All right, Owen. You're going to join tomorrow for Epcot? I don't know. I may have pushed it. I may be pushing it. I got a lot of stuff going on this week. He's got to think about it. I may have to go to Mexico by myself. How do you say solo traveler in Spanish? You'll think about it. Well, guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. Have a great afternoon. Have a great Star Wars day. And may the Force be with you. From all of us here at Ear to Ear Magic, remember, find ways to make someone's day a little bit brighter. How do you do it? Share a laugh, share a smile, share a compliment, but whatever you do, be the sunshine in somebody else's day. From all of us here, have a great afternoon, and we'll see you guys tomorrow in the parks. Thanks, everybody. And get over to Disney Springs. Don't wait in line. Don't wait in the lines. Don't go to Hollywood Studios. Come over here now. Tell them Ear to Ear Magic sent you. They get you nothing. They're like, who? Who sent you? Who is that? What's over here? Is that Petri dishes? Oh, you get to build a... Oh, dude, you get to build part of the mural. That is cool. We stopped too early.